Good afternoon, everybody, or evening, or morning, wherever you're from. How you guys doing today? Hello, hello. Excuse me. My mom's not here yet. I have an aunt who's very sick. She just had a major heart attack. So my mother went to go see her. Depending if they take the tube out or not, depends if she's able to, if she's going to stay long or not, if she's able to talk to her or not. Hi, Jane. How are you? Hi, you guys. So far, the people on the list, so I'll say hi to them. I got Dino, Peaches, Silent Troll, Shepherd, Cupcake, Dixie Kane. I put Charlotte with a question mark because she said she shared the page, but she didn't say if she wanted a reading or not. Living My Best Life, who I know is live at the moment. Jane Ivy, Mother Goose, Glenda, Christina, Newton, welcome, and Eliza. How you guys doing today? Oh, and hey, Celica and Nessie and Rhonda. I didn't say your guys' name because you didn't say if you wanted a reading or not. How you guys doing today? I kind of sound a little nasally, like I'm getting a cold, right? I hope not. Oh, I feel awful for my aunt too. Um, she never told anybody that she had a blockage in her neck and she had to sit in her neck and stuff before. And she literally just sold her house and she was supposed to be out in a couple weeks. So I feel horrible for her. I'm sure a lot of it has to do with stress because she hadn't found another place yet or anything. So just please keep your fingers crossed. She's my favorite auntie. I love her dearly. I was very happy to hear today that they put me on the contact list. So how you guys doing so far this week? No reading for you today. Okay, Nessie, sweetheart. Okay. So, as you guys know, some of you guys are regulars and you come here every week. So I say this, end up saying this a couple times. So if you end up getting a reading and if you're here weekly, it's unless you have something new come up for the week, it'll be a week to week reading instead of long term future. Because what ends up happening is nothing gets settled right away. So a lot of times it ends up being repetitive. This way, if you do it just for the week or for the month, then that way you can get better clarity. Because things just don't happen like this in life, unfortunately. No, Rhonda, she's not in Hartford. She's in New Haven because she was sent to Hartford, and then from there they flew her to New Haven because she's a veteran. Okay, Christine, I got you written down, honey. I think I called you Christina by mistake, but Christine, I do have you down. So, and that's another thing. I know it's still early and people come trickle in, so I might have to repeat it a couple times. Well, for one, everybody here is welcome. It doesn't matter where you come from on these streets, these YouTube streets, and most of you guys are from YouTube streets, so you know. So everybody here is welcome. And this is a safe place, it's drama-free zone. I don't care where you are, where you come from, anything. Everybody here is welcome. And because a lot of times we just shoot the crap talk, and be funny, be a little crazy, sometimes a little naughty, and sometimes it's serious. And sometimes people have real life problems that they sometimes need outlet to release and get some of those feelings and emotions out. So I really want to keep this a nice, quiet, safe place for everybody. And not only that, if you're here to get a reading, like I know a couple people on this list, they sign up early and they don't come in right away. So sometimes your name gets called a little bit sooner than you expected. But if somebody bounces in, then I will read them. I'll explain more what I mean. So if you're a member, I will timestamp you if you're not able to be here. As long as you sign up for the reading, I will timestamp you at the end. If you're not a member, because I'm on here for hours, right? And we can't be here the whole entire time. It'd be nice if you are because I need the viewing hours, but I understand. But you need to be here when I read you. So when I say that is, if I call your name and you're not here, don't think I'm not going to read you. Okay. Know that once you pop in, I'll finish reading up the next person or the person after that, and then I'll bounce you back in again. That's why the list kind of bounces around a little bit. So everybody will get read. It's just, some people have to leave right away. So, I try to adjust accordingly if possible. And then I timestamp everybody at the end. And then sometimes readings go by quick, sometimes not so much. Because sometimes you guys share pictures with me and that, and I share with everybody else. So we have a good, nice, relaxing time here. I just saw Glenda's question. My mom's at the hospital right now with my aunt to see how she's doing. See if they took the tube out or not yet. She had a major heart attack. And we didn't know that this wasn't her first one or that she even had a stent in. And I'm assuming it happened when she lived out in California a few years ago and she just didn't tell anybody because my family's stubborn like that. So please send lots of prayers and loves and hugs for my auntie. I absolutely love and adore her. My mother, depending what she's doing, she may or may not be listening at some point. So it's about where she's at. It's probably about an hour drive. So she might be listening on the way back here or something. Oh, isn't this a cute mug? Actually, I just got this for my auntie who's in the hospital because, like I said, she's getting ready to move. And she's like, I'm not taking everything with me this time. So I went through her cabinets. I got a couple of these mugs. Aren't they cute? I freaking love them. They're just cute. They're perfect. That's what I need more. I have more mugs than I know what to do with. I guess it's because I drink a lot of coffee and everybody knows it. Of course, Mother Goose. Of course. And if you come in sooner and your name's already come up, I'll fit you in, honey. Not a problem. And you guys know we always talk for the first few minutes anyways. So you know how that goes. Oh, my voice sounds like extra hoarse today. I'm not sure why. Well, you know what? My nose seems like it's draining a little bit. Hopefully I'm not catching a cold. I probably should have taken some allergy meds. I wouldn't be surprised we don't end up getting spring here early because it's been unseasonably warm. Even though we got a dusting of snow, we really haven't had any that this year, and that's really weird for New England. Yeah, it does. It feels like sinus, Glenda. Like I feel like I noticed that I'm like sniffling just a little bit. That's why I'm like, oh, should I take something now because I don't want to start draining while I'm doing readings. But I have to stop every 2 seconds. Hold on, let me tap my nose with a tissue. Oh, Sunday was very actually around it. We sold out on Sunday. I think it started at 11. I think we're booked up. Well, I know I was around noon. They said I was already full for the day. So it ended up being very good. And Dale said it's the busiest she's seen it in the 30 years she's been going there. So that's awesome. So yeah, we had a good day on Sunday, which is good because, well, I'll just tell you later. Oh, it's been mild there, Nessie, and you've had trainers on instead of boots. What are trainers? I wonder what that is. Because we have our winter boots, the boots that we want to just look cute in, and then we have sneakers and my favorite sandals. Oh, they're sneakers. Okay, thank you, Christine. Hey, Martha, welcome, honey. Did you want to read in today, honey? Runners. Oh, okay, sneakers. Okay, I gotcha. I hate shoes. I hate them, to be honest with you. They're not comfortable. I feel like I'm overheating when I wear shoes. I'm not even kidding you. It's the weirdest feeling. I feel like I'm boiling from the inside out as soon as I put on shoes. So it's very rare. And because of that, I have very ugly feet. You only wore boots once this year, Glenda? I haven't gone out too much, so I have my cute boots, not my winter boots on. I haven't worn those at all. There's not enough snow. Who's making pancakes? You guys are going to get me hungry already. Glenn's like, I hate clothes. No, I hate underclothes. But I don't want to scare y'all and be too comfortable. My daughter bought this juice, and it tastes like apple and I think pear. I'm not sure, but it's very good. Oh yeah, Rhonda's right, and she has to be reminded to grab her juice from church. Yeah, there's a few times I've driven home barefoot. Sometimes I said screw it, and I'll just pick up my shoes the next week, and sometimes I have to go back and then there's times I have to go and find them because I'll kick them off somewhere in the yard or wherever, and I'm like, where the hell did I throw off my shoes? Oh, Glenn's like, I always have my Nikes on. No, I like to connect with the earth and be barefoot, and I have some thick ass feet to prove it. Okay, so, oh, Martha, honey, did you want a reading? Did you want to get put in a list, sweetheart? I don't think I've written you down. I'll say who the list is again. I might have to go and change my shirt. I'm very hot. I didn't have the cutest shirt on underneath this, so I went and threw something on over it. But it's hot in here. I literally always feel the candle in my face. Like I can feel the heat from the candle. And it's a tiny little candle. You guys remember when I did the Halloween one and we had all the candles lit behind us? It got so damn hot in here, my mom and I couldn't stand it. It was like we were sticky at the end, and this room is usually pretty cold. So those candles really kick off some heat. Yeah, Rhonda likes bare feet, but her ankles do not. True story, Rhonda, because you always end up falling or something, and you've hurt your ankles many times. Yes, I know. I understand that, Celica. I'm not really supposed to be either, but I need something in my life that makes me happy. Nessie's like, I got my flip flops already. Yeah, I usually wear flip flops. Well, all winter I wear flip flops. My husband be like, seriously, we're going to the store. You can't put shoes on. He's like, that's embarrassing. I'm like, the snow is not touching my toes because they shovel, you know. I do not like shoes. Anyway, so let me say who's on the list so far. There's only a few people on the list. I got Dino, Peaches, Silent Troll, Shepherd, Cupcake, Dixie Kane, Charlotte with a question mark, Living My Best Life, Jane Ivy, Mother Goose, Glenda, Christine, and Eliza. So I'll probably just get readings soon, and then you mods can keep me up on my toes. Oh, make sure you put a 1 in the comments if you want a reading, especially since I don't see all the comments. I try really hard to read all of them. It's impossible. I always go back. I'm like, how did I miss these comments? I know for a fact I was looking at the chat at that moment. But put a 1 in the comments if you want a reading. And that is because they stick out. Because a lot of times I look down and I see you guys talking amongst each other. So I'm only not really paying attention. So if somebody is having a conversation and then somebody in there in between says they want a reading, I'm probably just assuming it's part of the conversation and not really realizing. So the 1 really sticks out a little bit. And then my mom's would be like, Iris, did you get so-and-so? So if I don't acknowledge you, please know I'm not ignoring you. I probably just didn't see your comment at the moment. All I seen was Glenna said I literally didn't have a leg to stand on. Rhonda says I live in flip-flops, but I was wearing mine once and ended up breaking an ankle and spraining the other one. Yep, in the same day. Matter of fact, she was on a phone with a friend of ours, and she called my husband because she needed a ride to the hospital. And then she ended up being in like a rehabilitation center for quite a while because she ended up having to have surgery and stuff. Boy, she did it good, right? And I think it was like a dip in the grass or something. Yeah, that's not a good day. That wasn't a good month or so because I think you're in there for like a month. Oh, you sent me a message, Nessie? Where'd you send it, Nessie? I didn't get it. Hold on. Nessie, I don't have a message from you, honey. When did you send it, love? Is it on in Messenger? Yeah, I just looked in Messenger. Maybe it didn't come through yet. Hold on, let me refresh it. Actually, hold on. Let me see where are you on here? The last message I got from you was on Friday, and it said thanks. Oh, because I said, "Oh, that's beautiful," and you were showing me what you were doing. So send it again, or make sure you sent it to me. Hi, living my best life, honey. How are you, sweetheart? Are you still live? I want to make sure. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. If you want if you have a page and you want it shared, just let my mods know and they'll share your page. We're all here to support each other. It's Fat Tuesday, yeah, right. Hey, Kashan, how you doing? I want to make sure my mom subscribes to your page, Living My Best Life. I think she would really enjoy it. Oh, you're not live, honey? Could one of the mods share her page? Please, please. My mom's been learning how to share pages and stuff. I wonder how she's doing. You guys don't mind if I call her real quick, right? I want to see how my aunt's doing. I'm like really worried. So hold on one second. I'll keep it. I won't mute it unless it's something personal. And I'm not going to put it on speaker. But I really need to know how she's doing. So please, please say in prayer hands. Hi, Mom. Well, I'm live, but I called to see how she was doing. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, why would he have to leave? Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. So you're staying for a while. Oh. Oh, the Bobby should have stayed. That's his mama. Yeah. 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 Oh, I know. Yep. Yep. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I was gonna let you go. Yep. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. I'll put you on speaker. You can tell everybody. Hold on. All right, Mom. Tell them all you said hi. Hi, everybody. Hello. Sorry I missed you today. Just hanging out with sisters. My daughter is in the hospital. Yep. But I'll stop in. Okay. All right, Mom. All right. All right. Talk to you later. Bye bye. She said, "Tell everybody I said hi." That's why I was like, "No, I'll put it on speaker. You can say it." I'm not sure if you heard it, but she has, I guess, a full blockage in her heart and wasn't able to pump. That's why she had the heart attack. And she said something about, well, she says a tube in, so I think they're going to put a feeding tube in there or something. Yeah, so I think she said if it's not too late, she'll pop in. So probably an hour or two, she'll end up popping in here. Yeah, so it's my mom's sister who had a major heart attack the other day. Yeah, me too. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. She's one of my favorites. Okay. I don't know if I missed anybody while I was on the phone. I have Dino, Peaches, Silent Troll. I know some of them are not here yet. Shepherd, Cupcake, Dixie Kane, Charlotte with a question mark, Living My Best Life, Jane Ivy, Mother Goose, Glenda, Christina, Newton, and Eliza. All right, Kashan, honey. So if I didn't call your name, please put a one in the comments. Oh, yeah, let me check the messages now. I did see it pop up, Nessie, when I was on the phone. Today is it's Tuesday Pancake Day in the UK. In 2001, Shrove Tuesday will fall on February 16th. Shrove Tuesday was the last opportunity to use up the eggs and fats before embarking on the Lenten fast, and pancakes are the perfect way using up these ingredients. Oh, I've never heard of Lenten fast. I'm going to have to look more into that. Literally, I've never heard of that before. So if you want to explain to me, I wrote you down, Cupcake Honey. Thank you. You're not too far down the list, actually. So I'm going to name off the first couple people because I know some people are kind of quiet, so they'll just wait and listen for the name and just let me know if they're here. So I have Dino, Peaches, Silent Troll, Shepherd, and Pancake. So if I just called your name and you're here, I know Cupcake's here. So if I just called your name and you're here, let me know now, and I'll read you first. Oh, Ron, fasting for Lent. Yeah, but I didn't know that. I just never heard of that. I just never put two and two together, I guess. I'm living my best life. I have you down, honey. I have you written down. Okay, good. Dino's here. So I know Dino's here and Cupcake's here. I know Peaches isn't here. I don't think Silent Troll's here or Shepherd yet. So that's okay. So then I'll name the next couple people too, just in case that they're here. So you might get bounced around a little bit, but I'll try to go in order. So far that's here is Dino and Cupcake. Then I got Dixie Kane, Charlotte with a question mark, Living My Best Life I Know is here, Jane Ivy, and Mother Goose. She said I can read her last if she's not here. So if anybody else that's on the list is here. Yeah, because I never heard of Pancake Tuesday. I heard of Taco Tuesday. Yeah, look at that. Cupcake. You don't have to wait long at all. Well, I'm going to read Cupcake, Dino first, then Cupcake. So unless you tell me you have a particular question, I will assume that you just want a general reading. And if you come here every week, I will just give you a weekly reading, a reading for the week from this Tuesday to next. She's like, excited dance. I need some energy. I'll dance with you. Oh, you're welcome, Mother Goose, honey. All right. So first, we're going to do Dino. It seems like awkwardly quiet in here, doesn't it? My mom's not here. It just seems awkwardly silent to me. Too quiet. No, because I didn't have time to make another one before I went live. I know. I feel like I'm missing it. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, there's a button missing off of here. Oh, wow. It's too silent, though. It's driving me nuts. I wish I could listen to music. Yeah, isn't it? It's weird. It's somber. And, excuse me, I think part of it is me, too. I just kind of feel drained also. So I just don't even have the energy to be like, oh, hey, how you guys doing? So hopefully my mama will be here soon, but she needs to be with her sister. Yeah, the vibe is missing. Yeah, exactly, Kashan. And some of it might be just me, too. I feel off. It's giving you those 9 to 5 job vibes. Leslie says, I'm going to eat white chocolate cookie for you, Iris. Oh, thank you. So I did finally get some ice cream last night, and I mixed it. I know it's like a gross combination, but it's all the things I've been wanting. So I have strawberry ice cream mixed with mint chocolate chip ice cream. And then I saw that I had caramel topping for the ice cream in the fridge. So then I put that on there, which is a gross chocolate combination, but it was very yummy. Oh, Patty, honey, did you want a reading, love? Yeah, so it just sounds like she's definitely going to have surgery. Probably have a nose stent put in. I think she said they're still deciding on what they're going to do. All right, Dino, so this card fell out for you first. The Page of Wands. I'm just going to acknowledge it and put it back because I was kind of only half listening, paying attention when I was shuffling. Oh, let me make sure. I forgot to make sure my phone is up so I can still see the chat. Because Sean's like, nah, I'm going to look at white chocolate pictures from Pinterest. I've had lots of white cookies in my day, white chocolate cookies, but I've never made any, I don't think, with white chips in them before. Oh, the cookie's a big cookie, Nessie? Oh. Okay, Dino. So it looks like that you've been going through a little bit of stressors recently. And because you're here every week, this is kind of a weekly reading. And I'll pull another card on too. So it's kind of saying that things have just been stressful. Some of them might be major, but it seems like there's a bunch of little things that just seem to be building up. So you just kind of feel like you're not on top of your game, and you're kind of burnt out with all the battling and just different things going on in your life that just it's kind of burning you out a little bit. Okay. And so it makes traveling, getting to those things that you need to do, that balance of it is a little difficult. And it's indicating that you're going to start moving forward and get that balance you need to be able to handle all the little things that are adding up, but it's going to take time. It's not going to be a quick fix. So, this week might be a little stressful, just dealing with things. Let me pull another card to get some little more clarity here. Oh, a lot of stress. Kind of waiting to see where things are going to happen and what things are going to do. So it kind of looks like that there's not going to be an answer right away, or at least a conclusion of all the yickiness that's happening. Not today or tomorrow anyways, or probably this week. All right, Dino, sweetheart. Whatever you're going through, I'm sorry, sweetie. Yeah, Nessie said, put a one in for the reading, please. I know everybody's like quiet and somber today. Come on, you guys, let's get this party going. It'll help me feel better, and it'll help you feel better. I hope she didn't miss her reading. Okay, she said thanks. All right, Jane, honey. Actually, I will do. Where are you on the list, sweetheart? So right now, for the people that are here, I'm doing Cupcake, Living My Best Life, and then Jane Ivy, because other people still need to come in. Yeah, she probably just wanted to make sure. She might not have been here when I said her name too. Yep, Cupcake, it's your turn, honey. That's right. Patty's like, wake up, everyone. Okay, question is, will you get a job soon? All right. Oh, what are you working on now, Nessie? Oh, Glenda, that lasts a couple months, honey. Okay, Jane, honey. Okay, so this popped out for you, Cupcake. Oh, these two cards popped out for you together. You have a lot of stressors going on. So I think this is just an indication of what's going on in your life. This has nothing to do with the question you asked for. It's basically the universe's way of saying they recognize the stressors that you've been having going on in your life, and you feel like that you have a lot of weight in your shoulders, like other people are putting weight on you, that it's just giving you a lot of anxiety and stress. Okay. All right. So you might not be, I'm not saying you're not getting a job, at least, not very soon. And if you do, it's not going to probably be the job that you want to right away. I think there's a lot of factors going on. I don't know if there's pressure or just stress and different things going on, but there's something getting away from you being able to get that job. It could be even be yourself, like you want a job, but the initiative of putting the energy out there is different. But I really do think some of it might be stress factors going on in the home. Yes, because things have been going away for a while. So you're going to get a job right away? Probably not. And if you do, it's not going to be anything that's going to be um, happy for you. It's not going to bring you any peace. That's not saying, all right. So Cupcake, just understand that you come here every single week, right? So and I had projected out into energy, the universe, basically, if anybody comes in here every week, let's give them week to week readings. So even though I didn't do that for you, it might be still the energy. So it might be just this week, but literally, it looks like you have other things going in your life that's probably not the priority at that moment. And that's a lot of stressors that are going on, a lot of pressure that you feel people are putting on you. All right, Cupcake, honey. All right, who did I say was next? Living my best life. Are you in here? You're welcome, sweetheart. Okay, living my best life. I'll read you now, honey. I'll do living my best life, and then I can do Jane Ivy. My list is quite small. You have a question? Okay, sweetheart. I'll wait for your question, honey. And take your time. Oh, are you ready to date? Okay. Oh, Nightbot is so sweet. Nightbot said, thank you for everyone for your support and love. Oh, the quietness in this house is driving me crazy. I'm the only one home. It's quiet. I'm not used to quiet. Oh, this is you remembering your strength. And if that card's coming up along with that question, it's remember your strength. That means remembering that you're good enough, that you're ready and able. Okay, so basically this is saying that that you are ready to date. Okay. My new friend is just going to be a good friend, but not romantically. Yes. Yeah. So this indicates that, yes, you are ready to date. And the thing is, you just have to know and remember and project the energy that you have a lot to offer and that you're good enough, that you're strong. You've come far. You're very wise. You're going to be a little strict on what it is that you want, but it's also indicating that you might have to shed some of those barriers too, because if you build up a wall, nothing is gonna come towards you. They're going to come towards you, then bloop, stop right there. And that's a natural feeling because the past is that, yes, you're at the time that you could be a little more picky. And you know what you want in life. Just don't put up a wall so much to protect yourself that you don't let anybody in. So that's what it's indicating is, yes, you're ready. Yes, you're strong enough and able to do it. Just you might have to knock down little barriers and a little bit to let some of those to let some people into your safe place. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what it shows on here. Living my best life. Absolutely. Yeah, because your heart's been broken so many times before. I wanted to pull underneath what lies beneath you, and two cards came out. Oh, okay. So what it is honestly is that um you worked very hard to protect yourself to be in your safe place. But your wall's up so strong, it's really hard to let anybody in there. And you're correct by what you said because you have trust issues. Very understandable. So, what you want in life is great, but you're also put up the barriers so they can be knocking at your door and you're not going to let them in because you have that natural barrier there. So you might have to strip that away just a little bit, but that's so much easier said than done. And you really want somebody that's going to be that strength for you and that passion for you. Somebody that can help take care of you instead of you take care of them. All right, sweetheart. Let me cross off who I've read so far. All right. Next is Jane Ivy. Are you in here, honey? And let me know if you got a question too. If not, it'll be a general, sweetie. No worries, living my best life. Oh, and I keep forgetting to email you back. Jane, did you have a question or did you just want a general? Okay. Let me cleanse my cards. See my little candle. I'm almost done. I think I told you guys I bought a 25 pack of these. Oh, you guys can't see them. Ooh, it's hot. I bought a 25 pack of these and I probably used a good half of them already. I love them though. They're the perfect size. I didn't even look at them because I was looking at chat when they fell out. All right. All right. This is what lies beneath you. And let me pull another card next to it that lies beneath you. Okay. So I don't know if it's, I'll pull some more cards because it might be an indication of you worrying about somebody. Or maybe worrying about yourself. It could be indicate. All right, so I'm just going to tell you what the cards say. It could represent an indication of letting me know, because sometimes the first couple cards I pull gives me indication of where your mindset is and what's been going on in your life in the past that led you to where you are today. So it does indicate that you learned a lot of hard lessons by either listening to people's gossip or being around too many people that ended up not being in a healthy environment for you. Okay. So it could be, you know, what was supposed to be good in a fun time ended up not being so good and ended up not being so fun. So, and that was a hard lesson to learn, basically. But now you're at the journey, you're in the phase of your life is like, you feel like that you want to start something new, that you want to start over, and taking that leap of faith, but having that balance to be able to do all the things that you're thinking about doing. Because in other words, you probably have some stressors in your life. So it holds you some of those fears back from you leaping forward. So really it's a time to take that chance and leap forward, which it's in the past. So you might have had it happen already, but if you didn't, it's right up front and it's about to happen. Okay. It's just balancing all those things. The thing is, something's holding you back. So even if you took a leap of faith, you're not going too far because you're holding yourself back, because you're in laying in wait in limbo on whether it's getting answers or wondering how it's going to work out. So, but sometimes it also can indicate that if you have a fear of starting over or doing something new, sometimes we like hold ourselves back and move forward because we're afraid, even though if we know it's better for us and beneficial. On the other side, we hold ourselves back because we're worried about failure. What if it doesn't work out? We end up being our own worst enemies. Hi, intuitively. How you doing, sweetheart? So something's indicating here is that part of what's going on is, okay, intuitively, honey, I'll write you down 1 second. So part of what's going on here is that you don't feel like in some way, maybe because of some arguing or some minor battles going on in your life, that you feel like you've lost a piece of yourself, that you're having trouble recognizing how far you came and the strengths that you do have within you. All right, Jane Ivy, honey. So it seems like some of the issues that you have going on in your life is eternal things that that needs to get worked on, and that's a very hard journey when it comes within. You're welcome, honey. All right, intuitively, let me write you down. Oh, let me put my glasses on so I can see the paper. All right, who's next? Let's see who is here. Who's next? I know a few people are not here yet. Oh, I just did Jane Ivy. Mother Goose, are you in here? I can read you now. If not, I'll wait till the end, honey. I got Mother Goose, Glenda, Kristen Newton, Eliza, Kashan, and intuitively. And if you guys are in the back listening, don't be shy. Say, hey, where's my reading? And I'll put you down the list. I know we have people that just listen in the background. Oh, and with that being said, sometimes some of us are shy and we like to listen to readings. And so just know that anybody's welcome. The readings are free, so anybody can get a reading. Yes, of course, if somebody wants to send a donation, it's more than welcome, but you don't have to. The readings are free. I do this for something to do, honestly, during the day. So you don't have to be shy, okay? So if you're listening in the background and you are kind of feel awkward about coming and chit chat, and everybody here is pretty cool. If you're in here and you don't, really want to say a name, just know that if I give somebody else a reading and it's like, holy crap, that really sounds like part of it sounds like something I'm going through. So that's really your guide's way of letting you know, like, hey, pay attention. This message is for you also. So don't think that just because your name's on a list that you can't benefit from something that's being said. All right. I was given a moment to see if Mother Goose was here. I know she's working. Oh, thank you, intuitively. Oh, you are here. Okay, sweetheart. I'll read you now. And then Glenda's next if Glenda's in here. And you look at this, y'all. I didn't talk as much as I usually do at the beginning. Mother Goose, did you have a question, hon? Ooh, you're getting some news or waiting for some news? Hi, Nella. Yes, I can. Let me write you down now, hon. It'll be a few minutes, but you don't have too long. I'm just giving Mother Goose a moment in case she has a question. And there's a delay. You guys know how it is. Oh, I'm about to burn my clothes. Okay, Mother Goose. All right. So we have the Ace of Wands, which is, and it was in the past. So it is something that that was supposed to be a fresh start. Somebody gave out an olive branch for a new beginning, and it didn't quite go the way you wanted it to go, or it didn't go the way it should have happened. It does have something to do with family and injustice done, unless you feel like you were done wrong or your family was done wrong, which was hard and difficult. So let me pull a couple more cards. Oh, this one wants to come on out. Okay, so all right, okay. So so there's something, because of whatever it is, it has a Fool at the end. So that means there's a new beginning. All right. So whatever has happened in the past that I'm pretty sure has to relate with family or with the home. You felt like that's something that should have been a good thing or a good outcome, ended up not being so much. So now you're getting ready to start something new, and it's talking about having that faith that everything will be okay. That yes, sometimes we have monkey wrenches thrown in our life, and it throws up roadblocks, and we feel like we have to start all over again. Just know the path never is completely ended, that there's always different roads that you can travel to get to where your destination is. Oh, so soon, once you take that leap of faith of whatever it is, just know some of those stressors that you have, that you're going through right now. I think some of them are silent and hidden. You're not really expressing them. You're keeping them inside. Some of those feelings that you have, once those changes happened, will release all those heartaches that you have going on within you. All right, Mother Goose, honey. I bet you Mother Goose is behind a few seconds. All right, Glenda, are you in here, hon? Beautiful Glenda. I wish I had her hair. People have to pay lots of money to get that beautiful color. I'll give Glenda a second. She might have popped out for a minute. If she's anything like me, I never stay in the chat the whole entire time unless I had my phone or something down and I'm walking around doing stuff. I bounce in and out. It's ADD is the thing. I have trouble just focusing. And my kidney right here has been giving me some problems lately, the past few days. It's not horrible, but it's something I'm going to keep an eye on. I told myself I would drink more water. So what I do, I grab juice. But I diluted it with water because honestly, I don't like it too strong. Oh, yeah. Patty's like, I have earplugs in walking around. Yep, I do the same thing. And I was thinking that, oh, okay, good, Glenda. I have this thing where if I can't watch that chat, well, if I read chat, I don't really hear what's being said. It's like my brain has a hard time doing both. And I like talking, so sometimes I like to talk in chat. Oh, cranberry juice is a good idea. I do have cranberry juice here. I didn't even think about that. You're right. It's not really hurting, but it has like that boom, that burning but cooling sensation. You know what I mean? But at least this is apple juice, I think, mixed with pear, and it's I diluted it. It has water in it. A little bit, not a lot of water. Barley water? I've never heard of barley water. Hey, Kendra, how you doing, sweetheart? All right, Kendra, honey. Patty, did you want to get put on a list, sweetie? We're just coming in here to support and show love. All right, I think Kendra stepped out. I'm not Kendra. I think Glenda stepped out for a minute. That's okay. She'll be back in a minute. You're doing coffee? Oh my gosh, yeah. I might just take a break for a minute to go get a coffee. All right. Is Christine Newton in here? And Eliza. Is Christine Newton and Eliza in here? Oh, you get it like a Cordell diluted juice. Yeah, I can just like get that coffee irons. I think I'm gonna. Oh, thank you, Patty, sweetheart. You're very kind. Okay, good. Glenda is here. So after Glenda will be Christine Newton if she's in here. Yeah, that's the thing, Kashan. I'm not a big fan of cranberry juice. But it is healthy for you. Actually, the benefits from cranberries, you actually get it more than doubled from blueberries. So if you like blueberries, it's even better. But you don't ever hear of blueberry juice, at least not around here anyways. Maybe I can make pancakes today for dinner because now I got pancakes on the brain with blueberries, blueberry pancakes. Oh, you love cranberry juice, but you can't have a blood thinners. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that, but it does make sense. Except I loved dried cranberries in a salad. Oh, that is the best. Oh, Kendra's like blueberry pancakes is my fave. Yeah. You know what, Kendra? I think I'm going to make blueberry pancakes tonight. Yeah, you're right, Kashan. Add some dried fruits. Oh, thank you, Lady Tie Dye. Oh, and Alicia got it. Oh, I'm so happy she got it. Hi, Alicia, honey. Oh, she might not even be here. I noticed now that if you're a subscriber, that you could be gifted a membership even if you're not in chat. That happened to me once. I'm like, I haven't been in that chat in a while. How do I have a gifted membership? But you can just be a sub and you can get a gifted membership as long as you have your membership thing to accept them on. So, Alicia, if you are here, hey girl, if you're not, you'll get an email because it happened to me. And that seems like it happens to me all the time. It happens. But honestly, I did hear about that, and I genuinely have not been in that chat in a while. And it was saying that I got an email about my gifted membership, and when I looked at it, I was like, what? I haven't even been in there. So they probably thought I was lurking, but I truly wasn't. Oh, Kendra's like, we need to talk about this job. They're pissing me off. And thank you for being 4-month membership. Yeah, I've been monetized for 4 months. So you got the membership soon. I was monetized. Yay. All right, but I'm going to write that down for you, Kendra. Job pissing me off. I wrote that down. Exactly like that. Job's pissing me off. Oh, okay. Who was I going to read? Oh, Glenda's not here. Christine's not here. Eliza or Kashan. Eliza, are you in here, honey? I know they all left figuring, that it was going to be a while, and it ended up coming up quicker than they're used to. What's your guys' favorite thing? Now I'm thinking about it. What's your favorite thing in pancakes? Okay, Kushan, go ahead. Okay, good. Glenda's here. Go ahead, Kushan. Let me know your question, honey. Oh, that's right. Glenda says she was doing dishes. I forgot. She already answered me. Yeah, I know, Kashan, right? I think because usually I come on here and I have a whole lot to say, and it's kind of somber, so I just don't have as much to say as usual. So I guess you guys are pretty lucky, huh? Strawberry and chocolate chips. Oh, Rhonda at Christine's, I think you call it, or is it George's, on the top of East Main, across from like where the bank and stuff is. They call it stuffed pancakes or something, but it's not. But anyways, it's pancakes with a whole thick layer of blueberries and some kind of blueberry sauce or whatever. And then they put homemade whipped cream across it. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely heavenly. Oh, I love banana pancakes. She said, I want to make my band channel. Oh, banana pancakes. Oh my God, Lady Tie-Dye. That is the best name ever. Banana pancakes. Oh, I love it. Bananas is one of my favorite things to eat. You could ask anybody in my family. I love bananas. And if I'm afraid that they're going to eat all my bananas, I will throw them in the freezer because once they're frozen, they won't touch them. I love bananas, but I've never had banana cupcakes. I've had apple cupcakes I said cupcakes, I meant pancakes. Oh, pecan pancakes. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, blueberry pancakes with a pecan syrup would be amazing. Kashan's like, for me, it's like, give me a pancake. I'm going to eat anything. Hi, Shepard. Oh, I got you on a list, hon. Actually, I can read you in a minute. I can read you after Kashan because you were one of the first people on the list. Oh, you made pancakes just on Sunday. Oof. Glenda, did you have a question? Now I forgot. I don't think so. I think it was just for the week. Glenda, just let me know yes or no if you have a question. I'm not up to par. My brain is only half working. Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, Glenda don't have a question. I bet you she's like 30 seconds behind. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Kashan. All right. Okay, so Glenda, so it looks like that in a relationship wise, that things are kind of trying to get things to work out, being in balance. So it's showing that the relationship is not the healthiest going on. Hold on, let me pull another one. Yeah, showing that the relationship is not the heaviest going on. You're kind of waiting on some answers, some clarity of what's happening, what's going on. So it's really led to a lot of stressors and laying in wait. So it's so if anything hasn't happened yet, it's literally about to happen. Okay. So there's some stressors that are going on of kind of indecisions on what's going to happen, what's the next step, like what's going to be next on the path, and that's going to bring on a lot of more extra stresses and stress and just extra stresses in your life, because you're trying to wait and see what those answers are and trying to get some of that clarity. So if you've been going on through some stressors lately, I'm really sorry, because it seems like it's just so much and you don't know what to do. And it has to do with the relationship with somebody. Hey, Anna. Oh, that's right. Anna did say in Facebook she wanted a message. Wanted a reading. If you just came in here, you got a phone call. So if you came in here and just came in and you would like a reading, just put a 1 in the list. It's not too long, so you won't have to wait as long as usual. Is Christine Newton in here? Eliza? If not, I'm going to read Kashan now and then Shepherd. I'll give them one more second to see if they'll answer. Oh, thank you, Celica. She said, don't forget to give Iris a big thumbs up. Takes 2 seconds. Bloop. All right, Kashan, I think you're next, honey. I'm going to do Kashan and then Shepherd. Okay, Irene, let me write that down before I get going. Oh, no, Harper, it's not too late. Listen, Harper, you're a member. You can come in 5 seconds before I say goodbye, and you can come in. I'm like, oh, okay, you want a reading? You're a member. You can come in at any point and get a reading. And I'll timestamp you. I won't timestamp some people, because I end up timestamping everybody at one point. So members will get timestamped. And other people will also, if they ask me ahead of time. So let me write down Irene, but I want to make sure that I write this down first. So Irene, and welcome, honey. It's nice to see you. And Harper. All right, so Irene's questions, and thank you, Kashan. I'll read your question in 1 second, honey. Okay, so you want to know what their personality is. What's their real personality? Okay. All right. Kashan's question is, oh, look at Nessie's been a member 4 months too. Awesome. I love it, you guys. All right. So Kashan has a question. I had a fight with that guy who you pulled cards on before. Remember, his name was Tashan. But this time I ended all connections with him, blocked him, because this time the disrespect was too much. Oh yeah, I remember doing that, reading that now. I was gonna ask, did he felt ashamed after that act? Because again, he disrespected by shouting. This time intolerable. He can never talk to me ever again. Glenda, you saying you missed your reading? I think you were the last one I read, right? You just have to scroll back a couple minutes, honey. Unless I'm misunderstanding that. But welcome for a 4-month membership. All right. So I remember doing a reading on him last Tuesday. All right, Kashan, sweetheart. Oh, look at Kashan's automatically came out. So you argued and you made sure you stay strong so you can walk away from it on top. Okay. You stood up for yourself. So that's a good indication. Yes, Kashan, honey, it's your reading. Oh, yes. And then Shepherd. Shepherd's after you. So listen. Let me pull another card. I'm going to pull a couple cards with him because this is indicating how it went down. You stood strong. You said what you had to say. You felt proud that you said what you had to say, but there is an indication that maybe that it didn't go quite the way that you expected it to go. And I don't know why it feels like, are you feeling bad about it yourself? Or is it just because you're wondering? Okay. Them is, yes, I would not be surprised if they don't try to contact you again. Okay. I'm not going to be surprised if they don't try to contact you again, and try to show how great they are. Okay, so really pay attention because honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know if they're sitting there thinking and debating how they felt and what had happened. They are still think that they're on a power trip and they're right, even though they would probably say otherwise. But in the long run, it's their personality. Okay. So even if like, oh yes, I did wrong, in the long run, but they're going to do it again because that's just who they are. All right. So then it indicates them trying to come in and trying to promise you the world, okay, like give you empty promises, okay, and that's kind of what it's indicating. So I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't try that. No, nobody tried. Know your worth, because like I said, it does indicate that they might try to come in and try to promise you the world. I can relate to the ego talking, but it's like real man never shout on females. Yeah, exactly. So think of it this way. All right, because I know you're still on the younger side. Realize that if they do that, something like that, very early on in a relationship, especially if you guys are mostly talking and stuff, okay, understand that the longer you're with somebody and the more comfortable they get, their true self really comes out. So that's red flags coming out right away. All right, and so just know if you keep talking with them, it's going to keep happening and get worse and worse and worse. And because of his personality, he's going to always have to stand on top and be the right one. So that could be a potential danger to you. I'm not saying physical danger, but it could definitely be a mental danger for you. So just please keep that in mind, because I would not be surprised if he is not going to come in and try to tell you how he can take care of you and tell you all these great, beautiful things and how great and wonderful he is. And you would never have to worry about nothing. Okay. Because that's a form of control. Yeah, true, Rainbow. I can't believe I was feeling for this type of guy, and universe shook me like, look at this is real personality of this guy. Exactly. They're letting you know. And honestly, it will get worse within time. They'll promise you the world and then slowly start saying little things to knock you down. So then you're underneath their feet, basically. All right, Kashan, know your self-worth, sweetheart. All right, sweetie. All right, now it is Shepherd's turn. Shepherd, are you in here, dear? I know you were a minute ago. Oh, Kashan said, I felt bad in starting, but at least peaceful. That's the worst. I'm not welcoming better. It ended early. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Shepherd, honey. In all honesty, what the cards said clearly is that you stood up for yourself, you did what you had to do, but maybe afterwards you thought like, damn, I probably went over a little overboard also, but do not feel guilty about it because you had to do what you had to do. Okay, so could the situation maybe been a little bit different and handled a bit differently? Yes, but this is a warning sign now. So if it's happening this early on, it's only going to progressively slowly get worse, and then one day you're going to look back and be like, how the hell did I end up like this? How did I end up here? All right, Shepherd. All right, I was looking at the chat while I was shuffling, so I'm just going to acknowledge these cards and put them back. All right, this one wants to come out. These cards came together. All right, I'm going to pull some more cards in a minute because this is only telling me what you went through in life, and it might be just leading up to what's going on now. It's saying in the past you might have had a little too much fun, little party a little too much, had a good time, but it bit you in the butt and everything came crashing down around you. And now you're at the point in your life where you're looking back at everything saying, like, what the hell? But just know that's where your strength come from where you are a few years ago. Okay, so you paid your dues and you've come a long way, but you feel like they keep creeping back on you. Okay, because of the past, which really felt like that at this moment, like everything emotionally, and I don't know if anything personally, but definitely emotionally, everything feels like you lost everything because of maybe, I don't know, bad choices on you or somebody else. Some of it is some things that you need to own up on yourself, but just recognize that this is just realize how far you've come and what you've gained and how and what a person who came out after it. Like there's going to be ups and downs in life, and that's okay. But just know that, because even if you don't like what's happened in the past, okay, and you have regret or whatever the case may be. So even though you've healed from that and you have grown as a person from that and changed your life, that doesn't mean that your past doesn't still haunt you, okay, and that creeps up all the time, and that's kind of look like what's going on here. So it could be an indication that you're being extremely hard on yourself. All right, so this one's trying to flip over. Oh yeah, because this is talking about lessons learned. I don't know, maybe something else creeped up and you feel bad for it, and it's just another lesson learned. Oh, so this has been going on for a while. Okay, so this, I think a lot of what's going on is, and I think the reason why this might potentially be coming out, because this is something that internally that you need to be able to work on and to be able to heal from, which is so much easier said than done. And it's saying that because this is indicating that this has been a long road, a long process, and really talking about memories from the past and and thinking about everything that's ever happened or have occurred. And that happens in points in life when we're at our lowest. And we forget to remember, look, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. Because if one thing happens, we feel like we're excuse me, down at the bottom of the barrel again, but really you're not. So this is your guide's way of just indicating that it's time, and it also reflected family. Whatever happened, some of those thoughts and memories really have to do with loved ones, and wishing things would be different. All right, so there's might be some unseen answers there that you're still looking for, that you're still trying to get together. But just understand and remember the strength that you have, and you have to remind yourself how far you've come, and even though the past changed you, it also made you who you are today. All right. So at this time, you really need to try to learn who you are again, and recognize those parts that are good about yourself, because we become our own worst enemies, end up in our own head, and we talk a lot of crap to ourselves and bring our energy down. Okay. So I really think this came up as the universe's way of saying, listen, you do have good potential. You have the strength to overcome, and don't be so hard on yourself. All right, Shepherd, hon. All right. Let me make sure I cross out Shepherd. All right, I did Kashan. Intuitively, are you in here, honey? I don't think Christina or Eliza's in here. And I know Peaches isn't back yet. You're welcome, honey. Uncle Sean said, thank you, Rainbow. But yeah, the best part is I asked you, I was scared to ask that what if my dreamy world got vanished after hearing the truth, but he eventually forced me to hear the truth. You're right. And I'm glad you realized it now before it got even further. And don't let him sucker you into his sweet words either. That is not the tarot speaking or spirit speaking. That's mama speaking. I'm a mama bear. I'll come kick his ass if you need it. All right, intuitively. Did you have a question, honey? Or did you want a general reading? Exactly, Kashan. It's stupid watering dead flowers. Perfect way to put it. All righty. I'll go intuitively a second, see if she has one. Oh, general in love. Okay. Do you have, so depending on reading, do you have a potential person, or are you out looking? Because if you have a potential person, I could, even if it's more than one, okay, just let me know and I can break it down, like you, them, and maybe them. Exactly, Kashan. Okay, thank you, intuitively. After I read intuitively, please don't go anywhere. I'm going to go run and grab my coffee as fast as I can. All right, so intuitively, it looks like honestly, on how it's heading now, I'm not saying it's not going to change, but the way that it's looking right at this moment, anyways, is that either you're thinking of walking away or you did walk away. That's what's going on at this very moment. So either you're thinking about it or you did walk away, and it does show that if things don't change, that you probably will end up walking away, but it's going to be very hard and difficult because change is not fun. Okay. um and it does with them, it indicates that their actions probably weren't always the best. They reacted before they they were thinking that they have their own struggles that they're going through right at this moment, and they're not taking the potential good opportunities that they have ahead of them. Okay, so there could be potentially like a good pathway, and they're not taking those opportunities. So it ends up bringing up between you guys just a lot of heartache and emotion. Okay, and it's not a best feeling inside of you. So maybe the idea of what you want and what's really actually occurring is two different things. So you might have to separate those. Okay, and think of how is it really heading, and how is it that you want to head for it to head, because it might be two different things, because sometimes our heart holds on to bits and pieces that we like, even though if the negativity outweighs it. All right, intuitively, sweetheart. I'm sorry, it wasn't like the best and happiest reading. It really looks like there's some questions there that you need to answer inside of you. All right, you guys, don't leave me now. I'll be right back. I need to go get my coffee. Oh, let me say who's next. So I got Nella, Kendra, Anna, Irene, and Harper. Those are the next people in line. If anybody pops in and wants a reading with my mods, please take care of that for me. And when I come back, you guys can let me know. All right, I'll be right back. I need my coffee. I got my coffee. Come on, Reese. All right. Nobody all left me. Sorry. You know when you try to rush and everything seems like it's taking forever and you got to wait for the coffee to heat up because I use a Keurig. Okay. Did you hear that pin drop? I know. It's awkwardly silent. And I was thinking I ran in there. I'm like, I wish I had like even elevator music, something to keep them going. Hey, Brenda, honey. All right, sweetheart, let me write you down. I know my mom's not here. I could even say, hey, entertain them while I'm gone. And my husband's working today. He had yesterday off because of a holiday. I forgot which one it is. Sorry. All right. I got my handy dandy coffee. Yeah, so my mom will be here at some point. What does Danielle think about you currently? Okay, let me write that down. And then it's Intuitively's turn. I don't remember. Did Intuitively have a question? I think so. I might have to scroll back up. All right, Nella, let me write it down so before I lose it. Okay. Currently. Let me make sure I write down currently. Currently. All right. Let me look. Did Intuitively have a question? Let me scroll back a little bit. Oh, wait. Did I read Intuitively already? Did I read Intuitively already? Just let me know. Because she said accurate, but I don't know if she was talking to somebody else or maybe if she was talking to me. But anybody that's in the back, if you would like to have a reading, okay, thank you, Irene. So as anybody is back, if you like to have a reading, you don't have to be shy. Just let me know and I can put you on a list. But just know, if you're in the back and you just like to listen, if something resonates with you and you can relate to it, don't think you're missing out because that's your spirit guide's way of letting you know that that message is for you also. Okay, Nella, honey. Yeah, you're next. All right, what does Danielle think about you currently? So I'll do the same thing. I'll do a couple cards for you and a couple cards for Daniel and kind of see how things are going. And the reason why I separate them is because sometimes if somebody asks me about a different person, it can end up being mixed in how you think and feel also. So I like to break it down more and separate them. All right, Nella. I said Irene, but I meant Nella. What does Danielle think of me? Oh, yeah, you're feeling torn right now. So it looks like at this moment that so how things happen down the road might change. I'll pull another card for clarity. It does indicate that maybe there was something is saying that you don't recognize your strength, and that could be maybe you feel like you might have overstepped and maybe said something you shouldn't have and you feel guilty for it. I'm not really too sure. But whatever had happened is that you've lost some of that strength and you feel a little torn. And you're really not sure what you should do next. Okay. This indicates him moving away from the situation. So I don't know if he lives far away or if he needs to think about what he wants. Okay. Let me pull a card here. Okay. In my opinion, from way the cards are let out, it does show that this person has some other things going on in their own personal life, that they're probably not sunshine and roses. Does that make sense? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. He lives in another country. It's not sunshine and roses. Like basically, he just um, well, I have a funny feeling that what he indicates to you is not really how things are or how things are going. Okay, so he's probably not being fully truthful, and that's kind of what's leaving you kind of confused, because it's kind of mixed signals going on, and he doesn't have as much to offer as he might say that he does. So might feel like it's never gonna take that next step. Is somebody wrong? What do you mean by is somebody wrong? It does say that you're going to hear something new soon, though. I'm giving you a second to reply, so I know what you mean. Is somebody wrong? Oh no, like is there something wrong with him? Like he's dealing with some stuff, um, and it could indicate that it could be indicate something personal going on in his life, in his own life, and he might not be fully truthful about it. So if you haven't heard from him recently, you'll hear from him soon. Yeah, see, there's more. There might be a little argument or something that either happened or is about to happen. It looks like, though, honestly, though, I don't know the whole story. It might be because if you guys just recently got into a little tiff, that might be what's coming up. But there is something indicating that he might not have or can't accomplish what it is that he wishes he could. Like he doesn't have something to offer that he wish he had. Like whatever he's building towards and working towards isn't happening. I think that you probably need to maybe pay attention to the signs if there's some already. If things don't seem to be adding up, I would really listen to see what's going on. But it really could be that they're holding in and reserving what they're going through. But I do not, in the cards, there wasn't nothing like a big love connection and everything's going to work out okay. It does indicate some struggles going on there in the relationship. But like I said, it could be temporary. It could be your feelings that are coming out right now that could be enhancing that. You know what I'm saying? All right, Nella. You're welcome, sweetheart. Next is Kendra and Anna. Is Anna in here, honey? Anna, you in here, sweetie? I got Kendra and Anna. Unless somebody else that was before you guys come in. Look at this. I didn't know there's a damn button missing. Now it's bothering me. Kendra's here. All right. I wrote down exactly what you said. Your job is pissing you off and you want to know what's going on. All right. Oh, look, I had a car fly right out for you. Where did it go? It is the asshole card. No, I'm not kidding. Sometimes this can represent somebody that has that strength to be able to stand their own, but it can also somebody who is has too much ego and thinks that they're right no matter if they're right or not. Somebody being stubborn, basically. Hi, whatever it takes. How you doing? I am having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful day too, sweetie. All right, let me pull a couple of cards here. I want to pull a card, what leaves beneath you. You feel like you're losing the fight, and you're wondering now at this point. Oh, I forgot to drop this down. You're wondering if even at this point, if even's worth the struggle anymore. Like it's you're burning out from it. Okay. Oh, this has been going on for a while. All right, so I'm going to pull some more cards because this is only telling me what you literally just indicated, that work is pissing you off. It's been going on for a while. You're having a hard time debating or making those changes that you want. Okay, so either you feel like you're stuck there because it's something you know, and it's a fear unknown to step outside of that, but something is holding you back. So that's really upsetting you because even if you know what you should do, you're having a hard time pushing forward because of the unknown. It's a fear of the new beginnings because you don't want to start all over. They gave raises, skipped me. I'm lead, but only make 40 cents more than the new guys. Oh, that pisses you off, right? My mom used to say that, even my husband. No, even me. No, that really sucks. My mother used to say that all the time because my mother was salary years ago. And this is the first time I ever heard this. She would complain that the people that work underneath her in the long run made more money than her. And my husband would say the same thing in management. And I remember at one point I used to manage a store. And I know at least two of the employees who worked overtime, even though I worked more than they did, but I was salary, they brought home more money than I did. And that's very frustrating. Oh, yes, new job would be half pay. Yeah. Yeah, that really sucks. I hear about that happening a lot, and that's not really fair. Hold on. I dropped the card and I'm having trouble picking one up. All right. All right, so let me pull a couple more cards for you. Well, that explains a lot why you feel kind of stuck. All right. Okay. So your fear is, all right, you said, I know you said the new job would be half the pay, but also the fear is, um, is, well, if you did that, is how you're going to be able to afford everything. So even if you can barely afford your rent and your bills, you definitely wouldn't leave you any time to have any kind of excitement or enjoyment. So you feel like you're kind of stuck there. I don't know. Did you somehow, because it does indicate here, did you do something to tick them off? So this is their power trip? Because I would not be surprised if that didn't happen. Whatever it takes. Did you want a reading, honey? Oh, yes, Smile. I can add you, honey. Well, if you guys want a reading, make sure you put in one in the comments in case I miss them. I would say don't give up looking and keep looking. All right, Smile, sweetie. Okay. Whatever. I'm writing your name down, whatever it takes. You're MZ, right, honey? I recognize the picture. If it is, hello, I haven't seen you in a while. All right, Irene, honey. So right now, I don't think Anna's in here right now. So I might just read Irene now. Okay. All right, so Irene wants to know how their friend really feels about them. Oh, what's their real personality? Okay. What is their real personality? This card fell out. I'm just going to acknowledge it and put it back for you, Irene. Oh, and another card fell off. Oh, sometimes you don't know what's going on and what's really if it's worth it or not. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull, just so I can break up the energies, I'm going to pull you and then pull them, just so I can read them and it's not part of your emotions into it. All right, what is their real feelings? Oh, look at this was a card that came out before that flew out, and this is what's right in front of you. Okay, so right away this indicates, hey Bernard, honey, how are you? So right away this indicates a lot of stressors going on. Like it's really, really, really bothering you. I really think that it's an indication that these cards are saying take look within and get that strength from within and to be able to get those answers, because in other words, you probably already know the answers. You just probably have to be honest and truthful with yourself. But with these stressors excuse me, with these stressors and the way the cards are laid out, I would potentially be careful that you don't get yourself in such a low vibration that you start truly feeling bad about yourself and who you are as a person. My mom's at the hospital with my aunt right now. She had a major heart attack, so hopefully she'll get here before the live's over. Okay, so this person's personality is listen, they come across as being a strong person who has a lot of strengths with them, but really on the inside they have a lot of work to do. Okay, so they're not always there emotionally for you. Okay, and it's probably because they emotionally can't handle their own stuff going on in their life. So just know that that is not a reflection on you, and that really has nothing to do with you per se. That it's really their own stuff that's going on. Okay. And then with that being said, is one of their priorities, let me pull another card just to make sure. Yeah, one of the priorities is money, but they don't know how to make it or save it, is indicating. So there shows that there's a loss of possessions or a loss of money. So they're working really hard to achieve what it is that they need to, but it feels like it's never ending. I don't know if it's partly their fault or if it's their circumstance. So personality wise, I don't think they're emotionally connected. I don't think they'll be able to financially support you either. If you guys are going to be in a long-term relationship and be together forever, they won't be able to emotionally or physically in any shape or form be able to support you in any way. They might say they can, but they cannot. They don't have the funds to be able to do it, or they don't take care of the money properly, I should say. So it might be some of the stresses and struggles that they're going through right now. All right, so their personality is coming across. Their personality shows that they come across as they got everything right. They got it all going on. Everything's good. Everything's groovy. But really, it's not. All right. On the other side of things, emotionally and maybe even physically, they are a wreck. They are a wreck. They don't have everything that they should be doing. And inside, there's things that they need to fix within you. So don't think that it's you. It's really them. Okay. They don't have their life together yet. So they might act like they do, but they don't. They don't. So it's not indicating that they're a bad person. It's just indicating that what they represent and what's really going on is two different things. All right. All right. Irene, sweetheart. Next is Harper. Harper, you in here, honey? This is really bugging the hell out of me. I wish I had a pen. Y'all are quiet today. Quiet, quiet. Okay, sweetheart. Did you have a question or did you just want a general reading? Okay, Irene. I pray that things work out for you. Thank you, Kendra. Okay, honey. Hey, Eloise, how are you? Good afternoon. Oh, it's your lunch break? Did you want a quick reading? I don't have that many people. I can put you on a list if you like. I'm reading faster than usual, and it's pretty quiet today. So I can quickly squeeze you in if you like after Harper. All right, let me clean the cards for you, honey. Stretching my back a little bit. Oh, this card fell out. I'm just going to acknowledge it and put it back. And it feels like it's a never-ending battle. All right. Okay, Bernard, hon. Oh, thank you, Eloise, sweetie. Can you share your channel for everyone, please? Okay. So, whatever situation that is going on with you is saying that you've been feeling torn. You don't know what to do, okay? Which is really bringing a lot of stress. It's saying that you're telling yourself that everything's going to be okay, and you're trying to work everything out. You're trying to and put things into action, but just know that that whatever the situation is that's bothering you is probably not going to end too well. And I'm not saying that that's set in stone and that's definitely what's going to happen. Well, I'm just saying if things keep going that the way that they are. And this really has to do, a lot of it has to do with emotions and different things going on. You feel torn, but you're still trying to get things to work out, still trying to put things in action. Just know that you might have to think of a different avenue because that's not what's going to be healthy for you. At the end of the day, you're just going to feel like you're going to have to walk away very sad and leave the situation very sad. And you're not going to like that. And you're going to feel horrible and you're going to feel bad about it. Okay, so I think this is just a good indication to let you know if something's not working out, it's probably a good time to see different avenues so you don't end up getting hurt at the end. Okay, so this can indicate that. So just know that this is a very stressful reading. So when that happens, sometimes if you're feeling stressful while you're getting a reading, sometimes a worst case scenario comes out. So just know that if you're feeling really upset and something's really bothering you, that is enhanced and that's going to come out in the reading. Okay, so let me pull a couple more cards. Hey, Yaya, how are you doing? Are you enjoying the fun in the sun? I'm stuck here in New England in the cold, and you're out enjoying yourself. You feel like you're carrying a lot of weight and burden onto your shoulders, and that's completely not fair to you. So you're going to pretend like everything's okay, but inside you're completely crushed. Okay. So it feels like, and whatever it is worry with some kind of whatever you view as family. Okay, that is because I don't know if it's physical family or people that you take in as your family. Okay, and what happens is sometimes is that if you love, you keep your heart on your sleeves. That means you love passionately. So if you feel like somebody's let you down or hurt you, instead of it just like, oh crap, that sucks, and then walk away, it truly deeply in your soul affects you emotionally, mentally, in every way physically possible. All right, oh, look at this. I'm trying to move this off to the side. That damn button. I wish I knew what happened to it. It's been hanging up in the closet. So it's obviously been like that for a while. Oh, I'm sure. I saw the one, was it a picture or was it a video that you came up? No, I think it was a video, came up on camera and like scrolled real quick. It was absolutely heavenly there. And if you have anything to say about it or have any more questions, Harper, message me privately. Okay. All right. Who is next? I got Brenda. Are you in here, honey? Brenda. How's your mama doing, Celica? Heidi, did you want a reading? Even if you're not here, I can timestamp it for you. It's up to you. Okay, Brenda, hun. Please elaborate on these thongs, because now you piqued my curiosity. All you had to say was thongs, and my brain went, huh? Yeah. All right. The question is he being honest? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull 3 cards for you and 3 cards for the other person. Okay. Okay, so this indicates the stressors going on in whoever you love and you're passionate about. Okay, so it's in reverse. So it indicates that there's some stressors going on there. That's just, that fell out like boom. This is what's going on. Quick, simple answer. So when I'm reading, I have an indication. Okay. So they're right off the bat is letting me know is that you're wondering if there's something going on, if it's been going on for a while, and I think it's something that's bothering you for a bit. So it's really like you're really looking inside yourself to see what's going on, and because of it, you feel kind of defensive, and you don't know if you should just throw in a towel and walk away. Okay, so just know that that's not indicating that's what's going to happen. It could be indicating that's how you're feeling at the moment. Okay, and that happens sometimes. Okay. What I will tell you is that I don't know the situation or what's going on. Okay, I have no clue. But I would tell you though, with the person that you're asking about, is whatever's going on within them. They are having a hard time and they're struggling. And these cards together indicate a deep depression. All right. So, and if it's a male party, sometimes they don't express it. So it leaves you always to wonder and question to what's going on. So whatever is happening is that they're feeling some type of way. They're not feeling good about themselves at this moment. They have some worries and concerns that really are bothering them, which can affect a relationship if you care about somebody. Okay. And it does indicate that some of that worry is concerned, but at the end of the day, I'm guessing that this card indicates you, which is the Queen of Cups, what has to do with emotion. It indicates that family is their biggest worry and biggest concern, and that's something they don't want to lose. Okay. And so if I don't know what's going on, but just know that whatever they're going through, they're completely struggling. Okay. Like times 10. They almost feel like you have somebody here, like with knives in their back, and they're resting. It's an indication that of time of rest, a much needed rest because of all the stress. Okay. Like they just had enough. They need a break. They can't take it because they're staying up all night worrying and stressing over things that happen in life. We all have ups and downs, but right now they're feeling it like times 10. All right. And then whatever it is going on, it's really a worrying concern about family or loved ones. And I really do think it has to do with you. Okay. So at the end, everything, it looks like there's a good chance that it could work out, but there's not saying it's not at a cost. There's not going to be stresses and bumps in the road. Really take some time to relax. Be careful of the words you say, because it does indicate that you might argue, shout, or say something that you wish you can take back. Okay, because you're going to have to say it calmly to be able to get through to them, so you can actually get what's going on within them. Because if you come across as being a little too harsh, they're going to hold it back even more. So you need to find where the root of the problem is going on with them, because they're very upset at the moment, whatever's going on. But just know that family is most important to them. Okay. And that's okay, Brenda. And we all do at times, every single one of us. So listen, I will be honest. I joke and I call my husband, Mr. Krabby Pants. Okay. He is. I call him the click master, but he will do anything in the world for me. Right. But I have a big mouth, and myself, I'm trying to learn to bite my tongue. If I have something to say, I say it. I just say it. And then afterwards, I'm like, maybe I should have worded that a little bit better, or maybe it came across wrong and I didn't mean it to, because I'm pretty blunt. Sometimes it's better just to bite your tongue so they can listen. So my long story, that my point I'm getting here is that I get it. I won't judge you for it, because we're all humans and we all just sometimes get frustrated and just like, that's all of us, human nature. All right. Let's see. Smile, are you in here? Smile, smile. I think, did Smile have a question? Smile, if you're in here, let me know, and then let me know if you have a question. I'll give you a minute. I think my thing is way behind. How am I 2 minutes behind on my phone? You guys check sometimes, because I notice in here, well, myself included, I swear I end up behind in chat and I don't even know how it ever happens. So, and I know sometimes when I talk to you guys, there's a delay here anyways, but sometimes the delay seems to be a little bit longer, and I swear we just end up getting behind in chat. So make sure you just check your chat and make sure you're not behind a little bit, so I won't think you're not here when you are here. Okay, I don't think Smile is here. Whatever it takes, are you in here? And then yeah. If anybody else is in the background, I'd like a reading, please let me know now. I know I got a couple I got to timestamp at the end. Oh, Brenda Eloise didn't want a reading. She was on lunch break. She just popped in to show us some support. Whatever it takes. Do you have a page? Did you want us to share your link if you have a page? I think I remember a while back that you said that you're thinking about starting one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking about something else, but I thought so. So if you do, just let us know, and then we'll share your link. Thank you, Nessie. Please remember to put a 1 in the comments. Other people's chats, I want to fix my Nightbot. You know how in other chats, like the Nightbot is awesome. It does these awesome things. Well, I don't know how to do awesome things. That's my problem. What I want to do is, oh, she did share. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nessie, honey. Oh, thank you, Nessie, for doing it again. So if anybody has a page in here, please let the mods know and share their page. Maybe Stella could share Nessie's page because we all feel awkward sharing our own pages, right? So, what was I going to say? See, squirrel brain, I forgot. Maybe it wasn't important. All right, never mind. I forgot. Next, who was I about to read? This is Living Life with ADHD. Let me make sure. I think I just heard somebody come in. All right, let me make sure that I am sub to UMZ. Yeah, I am. All right. Okay, Bernard. What's your question? You can tell me now and I'll write it down now. I'm sure it will, Nessie. Probably come back to me after live. I'm like, son of a bitch. That's what I wanted to say. All right, so right now it is, I'm doing whatever it takes, then Yaya, and then Bernard. And Bernard, as soon as you write your question, then I'll write it down for you, honey. All right. All right, MZ, honey. I'm just shuffling these cards. Let me cleanse them a little bit. This is indication of some kind of form of relationship problem. It doesn't necessarily mean like with a partner. It could be a friend, work, some kind of relationship problem. All right, so I just pulled what lays beneath you because I already can tell the way these cards are laying out that something was going on. So I'm going to be a little vague just so that way nobody knows anybody's business. So it does indicate that there's been struggles going on with somebody and somebody that was done wrong to you and somebody who is not very nice and who could potentially, I'm not saying that they're evil, but they don't have your best intentions at heart. Okay. And you're starting to recognize this and see this, and you notice that you had to walk away from that situation because it's not healthy for you. And once you walk away from that situation and view things differently, you'll be able to get back on track and work on whatever it is that you need to do. So be careful of the people that you have in your surroundings that might be some added stress into your life. Oh, Anna, I called your name a couple times, honey. Wait a minute and I'll read you next, okay? Yeah, some fights are not worth fighting, but this was a lesson that you had to learn that you had to stand tall, stand strong, and remember and recognize at the end of the struggle the strength that you're going to have, and you're going to come out on top. So even if it feels like this ain't going to work out, this is too much, I really can't handle it, just know at the end of the day everything will be okay. That even if it doesn't feel like at the moment, that you'll have the strength to stand up for what is right and be able to be proud of, like, I did this. I was able to stand up and be able to move on and to be able to carry on. All right, honey. When I get my new apartment, they were 10 worked getting my body back in. I have a female good must have a crush when I work at will that work out. All right. I'm going to take a screenshot of that because that was a lot. All right. All right, Bernard, when I get to you, honey, I'll reread your question again. All right. So I'm going to do Anna right now because Anna was one of the first people on the list. And then now I'm going to do Yaya next. So it's going to be Anna right now and then Yaya. Thank you, MZ. It was nice seeing you, sweetheart. I'm just going to acknowledge this card and put this back. Anna, did you have a question, honey? I don't remember what you said on Facebook, but I do remember it said something about not having a hard time or having a lot of stress, something to that effect. But I don't remember exactly. No question? Okay, sweetheart. So it's just a general reading. Oh, okay, honey. All right, I get it. So I know one of the cards, I know his whole stack of cards just fell out, but the one that was on top, Anna, indicated that now you're looking out to see what you could do next, like what your options are. And it just could be, oh my goodness, Anna. I know you're under a lot of stress because I can feel the energy. All right. All right. Okay. So this is an indication is you're kind of been hanging around waiting to see what's going to change and what's going to happen. And I think you're starting to realize that that maybe, I don't know if you're thinking about moving away or leaving because you really can't take it anymore, but you've been hoping that things will change and they're not. You're just waiting and waiting and it's nothing is getting better. So it's starting to build up right now. So trying to maybe escape physically actually leaving the situation or find that happy place because something is not going right. Oh, thank you. I'm not going to say the name. So whoever just sent me $10, thank you very much for the Cash App. But it does indicate that right away, I know it has to do with some kind of relationship that you're in. And it's with a partner who, let me pull another card just to make sure I say it correctly. I didn't forget you, Bernard. You're there, honey. You got like one person in front of you. All right. So, indicates that yes, it's definitely a relationship. That was a card that just came out, which I already had the feeling that it was a partnership of yours, and that it's a masculine person who hasn't. You've been wanting to work things out, but you're not sure if it's worth it because they are maybe a little hot-headed or don't make you feel like you're worth it enough. And so that kind of has you wondering what's going on. So there's definitely some stresses in a relationship that you're going through that you're hoping would change, hasn't changed, and now you don't know what to do about it. Okay. So it's going to take time. It's not going to be anything that changes right away. It's just indicating what you're going through right now. So I'm going to try to pull a couple more cards for you. All right, so this is what lies beneath you. All right, and this is saying that's an indication that probably is your home life is not where it needs to be, okay? It's not where you wish it was anyways. Yeah, and it looks like, okay. I don't know what's going on, Anna. I don't know your family life, but this came out again, that it's you're debating if it's even worth the fight. And you feel like you don't have the strength to fight anymore. Or when I say fight, I don't mean like physically fighting or fighting with your mouth. It could be that feeling like I just don't have the strength to put in that energy anymore. Okay, so I don't know what indication that means with losing that strength. Okay, but it does show here that at the end of the day, if it keeps going the way it does, you might actually physically leave the situation to be able to find something that's going to make you feel whole and happy and find that happy place again. So it looks like you've been debating it, thinking about it, and now you're debating if it's really going to happen, if you really should do it. And that's kind of where you're at the moment. So whatever the stress that you're going through, I'm really sorry because it's very heavy and very deep, especially when it comes to people we do care about. All right, Anna, sweetheart. All right. I just did Anna. Oh, I did Irene. I did Harper. I forgot to cross out my names. Smile's not here. Okay, yeah. Are you in here, honey? You're welcome, sweetheart. Please get some hearts for Anna. She needs them. If Yaya's not here, I'll just timestamp her. Listen, she's having fun in the sun. Where did she say she was going? Was it the Dominican Republic? Okay, yeah, she's here. She showed a video of where she is yesterday, like a click, just, oh, look where I'm at. Oh my God. That is like a dream come true. Absolutely gorgeous. Dominican Republic. Okay. Thank you, Shepherd and Nessie, for giving her hearts. Bernard, are you putting your wish list in the comments? Okay. Yeah. Did you want just a general reading? Okay, honey. Okay, so all right, so what I'm about to say, I really hope I'm wrong, okay? Or whatever it is, and I definitely don't want to say in here, but it looks like, so you have the travel card here. You went out and looked and went out to the world and see what adventure it is, and it looks like just nothing's working out right, and everything has come crashing down around you. I don't know what that indicates, what that shows, but it does have something to do with family that is stressing you and your loved ones and that wholeness. Okay, so it's debating on what you should do and what's going to happen. So I don't know if that's an indication. Hopefully it is just, well, not really hopefully, but It's something minor. It's something that's happening right now. Maybe you and your spouse just got into an argument, but something has to do with people you care about and loved ones, and that's really putting a lot of stress on you right here. I just because it's YouTube, I'm not going to pull any more cards and try to say too much anymore because nobody needs to get into your business. Okay? Sorry about that, yeah. Well, I'm going to pull one more in the center and see what's going on. Yeah, there's some arguing going on. Somebody being hot-headed. All right, yeah. You can message me privately if you would like. But sometimes I try to be very vague in my readings. Alrighty. Next is Bernard. So Bernard right now is my very last one. So, and before I timestamp, and I only got. Oh, is Smile still here? No, that's okay, Smile. I'm going to read Bernard and then I'll read you. Okay, don't worry, honey. As long as you come back, I'll read you. As long as you come back before my live's over. So I'm going to read right now. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. So, if what was I just gonna say? See, sidetracked. So, like I always say, if you're not here, as long as you show back up before the end of my live, I'll read you. But at the end of my live, if it's a member, I will timestamp them, and they know that. They have to hunt me down sometimes for the timestamps. I write them down, but I forget to put it in comments all the time. So you guys know how to get a hold of me. You got my email. I have my Google phone number in there. So there's ways to get a hold of me, and Discord, Facebook. Okay. So so just know that as long as you're here before my live, I hit the end button. I'll still read you. Don't think that if you missed your turn that's it. You lost out. You didn't. So as of right now, I'm going to read Bernard right now, and then I'm going to read you, Smile. So if anybody else that's in the back, if anybody's listening on a reading, let me know now, because if not, I'm going to start doing my members. Okay? After that. And I only have a couple. I just don't want nobody to miss out. And you don't have to be shy here. I promise you, every single person here is welcome. Okay, so I'm doing Bernard right now. I know Bernard had a lot to say. And he put his love wish list out there. I see that, Bernard. All right, so let me go back. I did, in case it went up too far, I did screenshot part of what you were saying. Okay, Smile said, I want to know how will be next time I see the Sagittarius. I didn't see him long time now. Okay. All right, let me go back up and look at Bernard's. All right, when I get my new apartment, there they were to work out getting my body back, and I have a female. Good, must have a crush on when I will work out. Okay. Smile, you're next. I'm doing Bernard first, and then I'm going to do you. Okay, Smile? So I'm going to do Bernard right now because he's been waiting a while. Okay, so Bernard, are you in here, right? Okay. So Bernard's trying to get healthy again and get back into shape. And Bernard, did you find a place, or are you still looking for a place? Because I know you're looking for a place for a while. So are you trying to find a place in Brooklyn? Is that what it is? And he said he wants an American female. Watch out. We're crazy. No, I'm just kidding. Kind of. Bernard, are you in here? Answer me. I'll give him a second. If Bernard doesn't answer, I'll do smile. I know Bernard will be back. Do 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 do. I know he's here just a second ago. He might be at work because I think he works at this time. And that happens. A lot of you guys work and you guys come in here and listen. I have a group of CNAs that come in here once in a while and do that. And they all take turns getting their readings. They said they haven't been coming in because they got a new like boss person. No, it wasn't a new boss. It was they hired somebody who was related to the boss. So they can't sneak on as much. But they would have their headphones in and listen while they did their work. All right, Smile. I'm going to do you right now. What trial, Nessie? I know it's been quiet. What trial is it? Let me know so then I can play catch up afterwards. I'm a trial junkie and you know, that's why I started coming on YouTube. And I watch a whole buttload of documentaries. I don't know why. I love listening to documentaries and weird ones too. All right, weird ones. Oh, I didn't even notice the trial was coming up. See how much I've been paying attention? All right, Smile. Let me read your question, honey. I'm going to read you right now. Okay, yes. You want to know when's the next time you're going to see a Sagittarius because you haven't seen them in a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards for you and 3 cards for them. Okay. Not how, but when. Okay. So I can probably give you, I'll try to give you estimated time, but you can with tarot, but I wouldn't set it in stone. Does that make sense? Because I can say the cards can indicate in the spring or how many months. Okay. So does it mean months or does it mean years? Does it mean this spring or does it mean next spring? Do you know what I'm saying? So it makes it kind of difficult. So it's not set in stone. Oh, okay. So you want to know how will it be when you see him next time? Okay, I get it. All right. Thank you for clarifying. Listen, you have to break it down in simple terms for me. So I'm still going to pull a couple cards for you. And it feels like that your dreams of wanting to see him isn't happening. And that's kind of frustrating to you. And you want it to hurry up. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's make this quickly. All right. And then, yeah. And then it indicates that it looks like that part of the problem might be money. Okay. All right. So this is, all right, let me pull a couple more cards here because you said how it's going to go the next time you see him, when you do see him. Hi, Rob. How you doing, honey? Are you home? I don't even know if he's home or not yet because I have my office door shut. All right. So it's indicating with him, I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you, try to get a better answer for you, Smile. But this is what's come up so far. Some of the problem is with your Sagittarius is that they might want to come, but everything that they want doesn't seem to be working out okay. All right. So And because of it, they have a lot of stresses going on. So what they want and what they're getting is two different things. So it's kind of breaking them down a little bit. And they don't want to be judged for whatever is going on with them, just so you know. And it has something to do with wanting family, but that's not working out, okay? Oh, Nestie's letting you know that pancakes for dinner. Not just pancakes, I want blueberry pancakes. All right, so Smile, this card came out for you, and that is the balance of trying to get things to work out. All right, so this is just indicating what's kind of going on now. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards and see how is it going to go when you guys see each other. How is it going to go? All right. Okay, so I don't know. It's not really indicating or telling me if you guys are going to see each other. So with that being said, is I don't think that anytime soon you're going to be able to see them. Okay, it's not. I'm not saying you're never going to see them ever again. I'm just saying at this moment, there's something going on that's not letting you see them. All right, and it's going to leave you wondering what that is and potentially being able to get some of those answers clarified for you. I wouldn't be surprised if you probably didn't like some of those answers. It might be that it's not going to be as great as a celebration as you think it would be at the end of the day. Okay. And it really could be just because things are not working out, just that the everything is not going together smoothly. There's a lot of things going on. So I keep pulling cards to try to see how is it going to go when you guys see each other, but it doesn't indicate that it's going to be anytime soon. So that's what makes it difficult. Okay. So that's a very hard question to read. I can't really give you a definite answer. Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me see where I have my pendulum. Oh, I got it right here. I'll ask the pendulum. Will you see him this summer? Okay. Okay, let me see. Will you see him this summer? Hold on, let me hold this. I'm going to ask the pendulum yes or no, but I already know the answer. Oh, see, as soon as I say, I'm thinking in my head which way is yes, it automatically starts working. Okay. Stop, 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 stop. Which way is no? All right. Stop, 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 stop. I always ask my pendulum first. All right, it's ready. It's shaking. Is she going to see him this summer? Is this summer going to work out? It says right now it's a potential no. Hold on. Let me ask one more time. Let me get the stop for a minute. Make sure it's nice and still. I moved a little bit, so it's moving. Stop. Are you going to see him this summer? Okay. So, did you ask this before? And I think it's giving the same answer as before. So, kind of starting off as a potential maybe, but then it's kind of going into no. So, it's kind of on rough waters. I would say probably not. But so if it's saying maybe no, it could be that you're making the plans to, but then something doesn't work out. Okay. So let me know this summer if it ends up happening or not, and let me know if the pendulum was accurate. All right. Sorry, it wasn't the best, happiest answer for you. I think there's a lot of things into play, and some of them might be money and cost. Okay. All right. So is anybody in here waiting for a reading? Is anybody in here waiting for a reading? I didn't have as many today, and the ones I did have, I read really quickly. I read them a lot faster than usual. And Peach is that little stinker. She was here at the very beginning. I think I even told her, don't go anywhere because you're going to be one of the first ones. She couldn't help herself. I can't even be upset with her. I love her to death, but she's young and she has my brain, I think. She can't stay in one place for long. But she also has a whole bunch of children she takes care of. All right, so anybody back would like a reading, please let me know now. I don't want to think you missed out. I'm still live. It looks like, though, I'm not going to be on 5-6 hours today. It looks like it's only going to be maybe 3 tops. I think it's probably the record shortest live ever on a Tuesday. I wonder if my mom's on her way. It'd be nice if she'd be able to see you guys before I get off. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have. I don't even have it on all messages. I probably been missing people's messages. So if I ignored any of you guys, I'm really, really sorry. Okay. So I'm trying to remember if I don't think Silent Troll is a member. I'm trying to remember. Does anybody know if Silent Troll is a member? I don't think they are. I know Dixie Cups is. And Eliza is. So those might be the only 2 people I'm going to read. Maybe I'll be nice and just read for Peaches. Because she's such a cute little stinker. So I'll read Peaches. I'll timestamp for Peaches. Oh, you never heard of Silent Troll? They come in, I don't know who they are, but they come in here every once in a while. They came in last week, I think, and another time before. They don't come in here all the time. But I thought I remember one time I had timestamped them. That's why I couldn't remember, but I don't think that they're a member. I could be wrong. So I'll definitely timestamp Peaches. I know she's not a member, but she has an army full of kids. So I'll do Peaches and oh wait, she said something about going on a road trip again. I don't know if it was today or not. And I'll timestamp Dixie after, and then Eliza. Yeah, I'll do Peaches first. And Peaches is probably thinking too, I bet you, because I'm usually on so many hours and I don't want her to miss out, because I bet you she's thinking that I'm going to be in here for a couple of more hours. I think I read an oracle one for them last week, Nessie. I think it was. Maybe it was the week before. I don't remember. I know I've read for them before. Alrighty. Oh, yay, Glenda. You know, it's funny. I was just thinking about you. I'm like, where's all the ladies? They're quiet today. I'm glad you're back, sweetie. You've been cleaning your house? Because you can come clean mine when you're done with yours. All right. Rob, you're just a supportive member because you love me. I don't want to read you. You're my husband. If there's any secrets, let them stay secrets. I don't want to know them. Rob really doesn't want me to read them, though. He won't let me read him. He knows I'll know. Oh, nice. It's nice when you have a friend stop by. Hits him with that stamp. Celica, you're funny. You guys are great. You're funny, Rob. Thank you, Nessie. Nessie explained it perfectly. She said, "You're a twat, that's why." Oh, you're trying to get your daughter to come in for a reading? Oh, get her to come on. Tell her not to be shy. Tell her to come on in. Do it quickly, though, because I'm going to end soon. And she don't have to wait either. Usually I'm not even halfway done on my list by now. Glenda's that's her favorite word. She said, my favorite word is twat. Oh, you guys are funny. All right, Peaches, let me read you, sweetheart. All right, let me write it down. It's probably a pretty good thing that we're ending soon because I really got to go to the bathroom. All right. 2:30. I'm going to put 2:38. Oh, I almost put 3:38. Nope, 2:38. All right. You think it's hilarious the way we say it? How do you say it? Oh my God. He said, pee your pants. You have Depends on. It's okay. I don't have Depends yet. Maybe in a couple years, honey. Listen, Rob, you gotta be careful what you say because someone's gonna like click that and think you're serious. All right. Oh wait, let me timestamp Peaches again. All right. All right. Oh, you say it twat. It's a twat. You say twat. Yeah, Rob. Everybody in comments knows your personality. People who listening in the outside and don't know your personality. So it's twat. Twat. Send me a clip of you saying it, Nessie. That's how us Americans say it. Sorry, Peaches. You heard us talking about twats. I'm not changing my timestamp. You'll think it's funny. Glenda has COVID cooties. Okay, Peaches, honey. All right. Oh, girl, you are burnt out. All right. Which is understandable. All right. So what this is saying, honestly, Peaches, I'm pretty I'm glad I ended up pulling these cards for you. And this is probably something that you're not going to want to hear. This is showing that you and your partner or your spouse or somebody that's close to you. So it could be your pops, but I really think that this indicates some of your that your partner's with, and there's a lot of tension going on. There's some upheaval going on. I wouldn't be, because you guys are both, you're indicating the Queen of Swords and he's indicating the King of Swords. I mean, you're both stubborn and you both think you're correct, and it's not healthy because this is breaking the chains that bind you. So in other words, it's a reoccurring problem over and over again, and both you guys have to be right. So it's not healthy. Okay. And so this is probably something you already know, or at least that you're denying it. All right. And you don't want to think that way when you care about somebody. And I just want to point out that Glenn is admitting that she has COVID cooties. Okay. So then you have the star card in reverse. So this is just really indicating that you're going through a hard time. You're not able to be the best version of yourself because you have so much potential and so much to offer and so much to give. But the stress in the relationship is is bringing you down. It's bringing down your energy level. So it's making it hard for you to be able to cope with all things, if that makes sense. Okay. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Oh, hi. Hi, Mother Goose's kid. How are you? Hi, baby girl. You don't have to be shy here because I can't reach through the screen to bite you, so no worry. All right, Peaches, sweetheart. All right, so how do you pronounce the name? Is it Kirsten? Is that how you pronounce it? Or am I saying it wrong? You know I'm horrible with names, but welcome. Everybody here is pretty cool. I mean, I think I'm okay. Would you like a reading, sweetheart? No pressure. If you just want to hang out and listen, that's okay. But if you like your reading right now, is a perfect time because I can do you right now. You don't have to wait. You know, because a lot of times we'll have a list, but there's no list right now. I would if I could. What? I'm going back. Like a gnat, but twat. I can't say it. I'm not kidding you, Nessie. Sent me a clip of you saying it. All right, honey. Is it Kirsten? Kirsten. Let me know if I'm pronouncing it wrong, and they'll correct me on how to pronounce it better. Are you telling me to bite her? I can't reach through the screen. Let's see. All right, honey. I'll read you right now, sweetie. Oh, almost every single one of these cards flew out. Hold on. And I just dropped a whole bunch on the floor. Girl, you don't have to be nervous or shy. All right, let me cleanse these cards for you. Celica. If you want her to bite you, get a room. All right, honey. So I've already had a few cards bounce out for you. You have a lot of stress going on in your life. It's your mom. So if anything is too personal, I'll keep it very vague. No offense, mama. It's not your business. Okay. So I will keep it very vague. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just cleansing these cards here a little bit. All right, you guys. Hello, Amelia. How are you doing? Welcome in, honey. All right. Yeah, there's some arguing cards here with, okay. Oh. All right. I have absolutely no idea what this means. I could definitely tell you because I keep dropping these cards again. I drop them all the time, but this is a different feeling of dropping them. This is like nerves, okay? And they're not my nerves, they're yours. So hold on. These fell up underneath my table. So if y'all see my booty, I'm really sorry. All right. So what this is indicating here is, again, there's just a lot of arguing and battling going on, okay? Just probably a bunch of little things that add up, and it's just a lot of stress, okay? And then you have somebody with a masculine energy that's in there that has been emotionally does things that are very upsetting. So it's really hard to to move on, and maybe some days even know your self-worth. I don't really know what's indicating, but you having trouble doing things that need to be done because of somebody not letting you know that you're good enough. Okay. And so asking for help or going out to advocate for yourself to go get the help is very difficult. All right. And it indicates that you got to recognize and know the strength that you have inside of you. And that's something that you're struggling with a little bit. And it's because of whatever issues that's going on. The list isn't closed, honey. Go ahead. I'll read you next, actually. You came in right at the right time, Amelia. You're funny, Rob. All right. So listen, standing up for yourself sometimes is difficult, and you feel a little torn. Okay, you're not always sure what options you should do. So, so for you taking charge and moving away from the situation isn't easy either. But honestly, these cards are letting you know that you have some heavy stuff that's going on with inside of you. That the only one that can fix it and bring that happiness into your life is the changes that you have to make within you, so then you can take action to be able to make those changes. So if this comes out here in this reading, this is, I guarantee you, this is not anything that you're not surprised hearing. So if it's coming out, it's your guide's way of saying, like, listen to what she is saying, because you're denying yourself the opportunity for that happiness that you deserve. All right, sweetie. All right, Amelia, honey, I can read you right now. Like I said, you came in just right at the right time. It says, can I ask a question, or is it too close? No, you're fine. What's your question, honey? Oh, you can't decide what career decision is best. So listen, what's your options? What are you thinking about? So give me a couple of them and I'll break it down. Okay. So I'll do one for this one for this one. So kind of let you know which one might be a better fit for you. Because listen, when you decide and start working on a career, money is a beautiful thing and we all need it to survive. But also you have to do something that will also fulfill your life and make you not be miserable and hate life every single day because you hate work. All right. You're welcome, sweetheart. And thank you for coming in. Should I stay in the bank or change to the government or go to the agency that is giving me a career as an assistant? Okay, 3 options. Okay, no, that's fine. That's good. So you're working. So I just want to make sure I'm thinking of this properly before I shuffle the cards and pull them. So you work in a bank right now and you have a chance to get a government job, but you also can go into an agency that's or go into the agency that's given me a career as an assistant. Okay. So, Iris, she gave me permission to share this. She got up this morning and called to tell me that she stood up for herself last night. Be her mental health comes first. Thank you for confirming that to her. Yeah, absolutely. Listen. All right. So because you said that, I'm going to be honest and tell you this. All right. Whatever relationship, whatever's happening with her is not healthy. And there's some changes that need to be there that need to take place, but she has to know her self-worth to be able to do that. I don't think it's going to happen easily or anytime soon because it's too difficult for her and she needs support and help with that. Okay. Okay. There's a project in the bank they want me to be involved in, so it's quite difficult to make a decision. Oh, I see. All right. So listen, when I pull these cards, I'm not going to do it with the thought of just money, but I'm really going to do it with the thought of what's going to benefit you in the long term, what's going to make you more comfortable and more happy, like all around, not just the money aspect, but because if who cares about how much money you make if you're going to be miserable. Okay. So this is number one. So this is the first one I'm going to pull is you work at the bank now. All right. So this is showing that you know if you stay where you're at, you're just comfortable and there's no growth there. And you know that. Okay. Oh, so you're starting to get that fiery passion underneath you, but you're having trouble making that decision. All right. This is the bank part. You already know this. All right. So the another one is let's see, was the government job. And the card that fell on the floor for you is that you're having a hard time walking away. Okay. And let's see what was hidden in new beginnings. That's a fear of yours. The fear of like feeling like you started all over. All right. So now what lies beneath you, your whole opportunity, your whole world might change, but it will be beneficial for you. Okay. So let's see. So the next one is maybe the government job. Okay. So you're getting news about that. You know, that seems very appetizing and there's a lot of growth there, and it's going to make you feel special, and there's a lot of work into it, but I think this would financially make you feel whole and complete. Okay. And then the last one is the what was that, how was that worded? Let me make sure. A career assistant. That's what it is. The assistant. All right. So last one is the assistant. Mother Goose said, you're exactly right. And she's taken the first step. I'm so proud of her. She's got a good group in her corner to support and cheer her on. Oh, that is awesome, Mother Goose. I'm happy to hear that. All right. So last one is going to be the assistant. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. So, all right. So this is very telling. So you know, with the bank job itself, it's just yes, you can do it, but you're not feeling satisfied doing it. Okay. And then the second one is in the government job is, are you waiting to hear the news or did you just hear news that that's a good potential? Let me tell you, there's growth opportunity in that government job. It's what it's indicating. And then the last one for assistant, it's saying it probably won't last long. And if it does, it's going to be horrible. You're not going to feel like that, that you did anything, to feel better, like a look what I did. The money is not going to be there and it's not an opportunity of growth anyway. So it might be just a temporary thing and then you're stuck again. Oh, you have an appointment in March for the government. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So the way the cards led me to believe is that the bank job is stable and secure, but you're never going to be happy. There's really no growth for it. So you're kind of undecided what to do. The government job, I think, is what's really going to enhance you in life and make you proud of what you have accomplished. And I wouldn't be surprised if you put the hard work into it, that you wouldn't be able to go far, and whatever that is. And then this is saying with the last one, and honestly, I think that is a no-go, a dead end, misery, no money involved. It's not going to last long, and it's just going to end up being a nightmare. That's just the way the cards had let out. Oh, see, then I think you already know your own answer. I think you already have the answer you're looking for. Yeah, I really think you'd be miserable and it probably wouldn't last long. That's just my honest opinion. And if it did, you would be miserable for the whole time you're there. And there's no growth. I just see like it's going downhill. It would be a temporary thing. So don't miss out on any opportunities. All right. So think of it this way. If you could get that government job, and what if you got that government job and it's not really something that you thought it was going to be, but the whole thing is these cards are indicating there's opportunity for growth. So it's something you can write in your resume, or at least open up doors to other opportunities to be able to advance yourself to do something even better. Does that make sense? All right, sweetheart. I think you got your answer, girl. You already know what it is. So all of those seems like good opportunities, but if you can get a government job, that's good and secure. So good luck, sweetheart. All right. Let me see. Okay. So I don't think I'm reading anybody else right now. So I think I just got to timestamp 2 people. Oh, no problem, Mother Goose. And I know she has to be awesome because you're awesome. Oh, I'm glad, Aminia, if I'm saying your name correctly. It's a beautiful name, by the way. Ooh, Celica, what are you ordering? She's ordering food. Do tell. Tonight, I'm making pancakes, it looks like. My husband doesn't know it yet. Oh, wait, I think, who was it? Celica told him. Okay, so unless somebody else comes in and wants to read me before the live ends, I'm going to timestamp Dixie and Eliza. I got this cup around Halloween time. Look at, I was rushing. This is a clean cup. I was rushing so fast to make my coffee. I spilled it all over. But it says Ghouls Night Out. And I won it at a raffle. And it came with peppermint coffee. I forgot now. Some kind of good coffee. Oh, she's definitely everything I wish I'd be at her age. No, that's perfect. We always want it better for our children than the life we ever possibly have. Okay. Next is Dixie Kane. All right, Dixie, sweetie. Well, let me see what time it is. My husband came here. Look at, he got me a tortilla and bologna. This is a I don't know anybody else that does it besides Mexicans. But I love it. I've seen videos on it somebody was posting. And how, I know it's jokes of the younger generation trying to cook it on it because you use a gas, you throw it right onto the gas, and people are afraid to flip it because it's on the fire. But I think it's a Spanish thing. Okay.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying this is yummy.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. You know what you got in your tummy.
Sorry, y'all. When we're hungry or something, my husband will make a couple of those to hold us over. My husband makes them all the time. He grew up eating them. Alrighty. All right, Dixie. Oh, you got 3-hour mark exactly, Dixie. Okay. I'm going to pull another card because I don't know if this is an indication of, well, every card is reversed and I was trained, so it's embedded in my brain, that if every card faces opposite, that's an indication that they are spiritual. They could already know the answers and they could do divination and read tarot also. So just in case, I'm going to pull some more for her. Yeah, that's what it is. Everyone is in reverse. All right. So this is saying at this point in time that you're going through something, you're really struggling, you're burnt out. It feels like whatever that you're working on isn't going to work out. Just know there is new beginning. I'm reading this in not in reverse because every single card is facing you. All right. So this indicates that you've been struggling and really, really, truly going for, yeah, see, I just wanted to double check. The next one is in reverse too. So this is really an indication that things are going to start turning around for you. So don't give up. You've already went through a hard time. You've already feel like that you're burnt out. almost like dead inside, like you didn't know how to carry on, but now you're starting to make those plans and make those changes that you need in life, and just know that it's going to bring your happiness. So don't give up. It's going to work out in the end. So if it seems like hard work, just know that work that you put into your growth and opportunities for you are going to work out in the long run. And we understand that those changes are hard and difficult, and sometimes they're so, the stress is so tight around you that you don't know what to do next. You don't know what decision to make. You feel like you're torn in 10 different directions emotionally. Okay. And that you are trying to find yourself, but it's really hard and difficult when you feel like if it's one thing or a few different things are happening, you just lost that umph. Okay. So just don't give up, because it's saying the road's not easy and it's not hard. But whatever you put your mind to and whatever it is that you plan on working on will be okay at the other end. Okay. So just don't give up on that. Just know everything's going to work out. It's going to be hell getting there. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a living nightmare getting there, but the light is at the end of the tunnel. All right, Dixie, sweetheart. Next is Eliza. Eliza. I'm going to take another bite of my tortilla and bologna, and I'll leave my camera down so y'all don't see me chewing like a cow. Are anything going to be on your fries, or are they just going to be plain fries? I seen you showed a picture, Celica, that was fries with ham on it, ham and cheese. That sounds really good, but that's nothing that I've ever had here in the States. So sometimes we put in like chili on it, chili on our fries, and course cheese. I've had pulled pork on it before, which is really yummy with cheese. All right. Eliza, let me tell you. I got quiet for a minute because I was reading y'all talking. All right. Eliza's at the 3 hour and 3 hour and 30 3:04:30. All right, Eliza, sweetheart. You're last but not least today, my love. Oh, yes, do send pictures, Celica. And then I'll share them with people. Curry and chips is best. I've never had that, but I want to see a picture of it if the next time you have it. I know curry is spicy, right? Oh. All right, so these cards definitely fall out for you. All right, Eliza, so this is indicating some stress, staying up all night with worry and wondering what to do next, but it's indicating that that you're going to make those changes and you're going to start putting whatever it is that you need to do or thinking about doing, you're going to start putting it into action. So maybe you haven't made the plans for it, but you're really starting to put it into action. Okay, so this indicates that you're going to come to the point where something needs to change. All right, you had to stand strong, stand on your own, win that fight that was hard and difficult, to be able to walk away and start something new. But and you're kind of in that phase right now. So now you're trying to figure out what you're going to do and trying to balance all the things to get them to work out. And really, at the end of the day, it's because the heavy burden that you've been carrying with you and all those things, that's a lot of stress. Okay. So what it does show here is you're making those changes that you need because there's something that whatever's going on in your life is difficult, and you know this. So you're in thinking about it. You wondering if it's worth the fight. It's too much stress. How can I balance it all? It does look like that if it hasn't happened, it might occur. Is that there might be one little bump in the road. So one thing that you making the plans for to be able to turn out okay, probably step back and not quite gone the way that you expected or thought it would go. But honestly, it's really the universe's way of saying like the heavy burden will eventually be lifted off of you. Just it might not go the exact same way that in your final outlook the way you thought it was going to be. There's going to probably be some more roadblocks until you get to the other side. It's going to happen. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Okay, but right now it's really time to be able to heal and start making those plans and make those changes, and don't be afraid of the outcome. So if one thing doesn't quite go the way it needs to go, you just have to find something that's going to work out for you, that's going to be even bigger and better, and just take a different path. All right, Eliza, honey. All righty, Eliza. Oh, you can't order it today? You're saying it's closed? Have a beautiful day, Glenda, sweetheart. I'm glad you came in here. I have the camera down soon still because I'm chewing. Oh, I should probably move the camera next week. I probably sound like a damn cow on a microphone. Oh, your kids had a busy day today? I'm leaning back so I'm not too close to the microphone chewing. I realized my mouth was like literally right up to it. My mom's going to get here and she's going to be like, you're off already? Is there anybody in the background that's listening that would like a reading? Please don't be shy. I promise you it's a safe place. Everybody here is welcome. I don't care who you are. I don't care if we've had words in the past. You're welcome here to have a reading because we're all here for the same reason. Oh, I'm gonna post this in my Discord, I think. So if anybody has any, my Discord's pretty quiet. We'll have to get a little more rowdy, huh, Nessie? I'm thinking about posting in my Discord to get some ideas of different lives I can do. I'm just having struggling time trying to fit everything in. Oh, wait, Celica, did you send the picture? Did you say you were going to send the picture? Was it you? Let me see. Oh, no, she didn't. That's okay. That's okay. I think I'm going to get going now. I have to go use a little girl's room anyways. I've had you for a while. And I'm always like, oh, one more. Is 3 degrees there? So is that, all right, so what would that be? So that's not Fahrenheit, right? So what would that be Fahrenheit? Hi, Tish, how you doing? We're just ending, but I will pull a card for you. I'll pull a card for you and then get off. You made it just in time. Hi, Emily. How you doing, sweetie? You want to learn about crystals, but where should I start? Honestly, you can start as simple, depending what your intention is and why you want to learn about crystals. You can, let me tell you something that people don't realize. If a rock you see on the ground calls you and you think it's beautiful and there's something about it is special, that means it's special for you. So you can put whatever it is, energy you want to in that rock. We all have a vibration and we all have energy. Yes? Hello, I'm live, honey. You gotta shut the door here.
Can she say hi to you?
Huh?
Can she say hi to you?
Real quick. All right. All right. Just for 1 second, honey. Memory's busy, okay? I love you. Yeah, you gotta go, honey, okay? I know you want. All right, sit in that chair then. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting off in a minute anyways. All right. I guess she just woke up from a nap. All right, so anyways, what was I saying? Oh, okay, so about the crystals. So then the next crystal that is great. Sorry if it gets loud for a minute. It's kids. What can you do? Oh, the doggy's playing with them. Oh, here, you want to feed the doggy some treats? Here. Yeah, Sissy will give you something to the doggy. So, so with crystals, the simplest first way you can get is a regular crystal. Put it in a window, charge it, cleanse it, and you can use it for everything and anything. And just go on from there. Yes, they do. So, like, using a crystal is the same thing as if I was to use a white candle. It's like universal. You can do anything, a regular crystal. And then it goes on from there. Like rose quartz is for love, but soft and like to love yourself or for that love for somebody else. Like purple or lavender colors is for like healing, spiritual healing, different things going on. So they all have different properties, but honestly, it could be a rock that you pick up off the side of the road, honestly. That's all. It's easy peasy. People always think, oh, I got to have this rock because it does this, you know, but Oh, 37 for me. That's probably what it is here today. Celica, we probably have about the same temperature. It's usually colder than that this time of year here, but it's kind of been unseasonably warm. Actually, we had a few days of 50 degrees, which is very warm for us. Oh, I don't have no more readings. That's right. I said I was getting off. This is probably the earliest I've ever gotten off, ever. So I guess I get to relax for the rest of the day, right? No, I can finish. I'm working. I'm trying to do it fast as I can because I want to get it done. Oh, it's 48 Fahrenheit here. So that's mild. It's still chilly, but it's tolerable, I should say. So I'm working on a phoenix because I love the phoenix. A phoenix diamond art thing, and I got a picture frame like that one I finished. That you can't really see it because it's dark. That I bought. I bought a frame for it right there. So I want to put the phoenix one over on this side, and I love the phoenix. Oh, you were raised in a church and recently took my rose-colored glasses off, and I'm slowly learning about everything that I was told was bad, but really wasn't. Same girl, listen. My father was a Baptist minister. I'm sure they all think I'm going to burn in hell. The thing is, you live off the land and you live off the earth because most things, yes, modern day medicine is needed, but most things we need to live and survive off of comes from the land. And so I believe everything is connected and everything has energy. Think about it. A lot of electronics today have crystals in them to get them to work, right? Crystals where they laugh at us for carrying them in our pockets. So, and why that's something natural that we give off the earth. Even in aspirin's made out of willow bark. So a lot of the things that we need to survive and live off of, we get here naturally on earth. Oh, Rob, you didn't know she lived in Bantam? Did I say Bantam? I meant Belgium. Bantam was a town not far from us. Yeah, everything works together. Absolutely. If people stress too much, thinking, oh, I need to get this, I need to get that. No, you don't. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors lived off the land. So that means their medicines and the foods they got, they had to get out in nature. What they wanted to, for like protections for their home, is stuff they already had in their home, what they had locally near them. we just buy a bunch of cool, groovy stuff because, and then society tells you this is what you need. What's that stone you had in your pocket? Hematite. My husband used to carry around hematite, magnetic hematite, because he has high blood pressure, and his old job he absolutely hated, and it would make him feel like he was going crazy. So, for a while he carried just magnetite, hematite. I said magnetite, but at first he was carrying around tiger's eye with it, and let me tell you, it makes a difference. Because he said he noticed he was a little bit calmer when he carried it with him. So every day when he changed his clothes, he would put it. Now he laughed at me because he doesn't think none of this is true. This stuff is real. But he laughed at me, used to, until he used to carry it around. And then one day he forgot it. He forgot it at home. And he called me up from work and says, I'm having a crappy day. And I noticed I didn't have my stones in my pocket. Which now I can laugh at him like, oh, you don't believe in this stuff though, right? Oh, no, Jane, anybody can join the Discord. I want to get the Discord a little more active. We really don't do much in there. Sometimes people say hi to each other and put up a meme, but not too much. I want to get it going and see it stay connected more. I was thinking about making a couple, because right now the only things I have in there is like if you have a page, you can post your page, general and tarot and paranormal. But I wanted to do one for if we have something that we want to share that's a little more personal and you want an outlet to be able to talk to. So I was thinking about different things. All right. So anyways, I really got to go to the bathroom, and my granddaughter is touching stuff behind me. I can hear it going on and off. What you doing?
Says you have nobody to give a reading to. Can you give me a reading?
Not right now. I'm alive. I will after, honey. All right, you guys. Oh, you sent me a picture? Okay, hold on. Let me go look at it real quick. Actually, let me go run to the bathroom, and then I'll look at it, Celica. I'll be right back. If my grandchildren do anything wild while I'm gone, I am sorry. I know you're not gonna, but your sissy might. I'll be right back.
When you do it?
I gotta go to the bathroom really bad, and I'm like,
Yeah. It's over there. Oh.
Amy's emergency. I've been holding it way too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to my mommy.
Yeah, wait for Coco to get off the toilet.
No.
Oh my
Don't
God.
have enough food.
Like literally, you squeeze
Oh,
right
that
back out as
bubble.
soon as I'm done. What you doing?
I'm to my mommy.
Yeah. Okay. You can sit in the chair, but you don't touch nothing. Okay.
Ew. What is that?
What?
Is this a
Oh,
bubble?
there's a tack on the floor. Mia, can you pick that up?
No, that bubble. There's a lot.
I think I knocked it down when I ran by.
Ugh. And this is the body. And one sit. Girl, why are you in the chair? Just on my mommy. Okay, then. Do not touch. I just don't want it out. Oh. What is that? Mommy. Gogo. Oh, it's a gogo. It's a gogo. Yeah. Wee. What? Here too. Wee. What's that?
Don't touch nothing.
Do ASMR.
Oops. All right, get down, honey. It's Memi's turn to sit there.
No, there's two. I did not go. I don't want to Meme.
Yeah, Memi wants to sit
No,
there.
I don't want to see them.
Yeah, I know you, but Memi got to sit there.
No, I don't want to see.
You want to see? Oh, you can sit on my lap, okay? Get down. You can sit in my lap.
No. No.
I hope I don't slide back. All right.
Mm,
Say hi.
mm.
All right.
What's
So,
what, a 3-year-old
I'm gonna go check out
their face?
Celica's picture. All right, honey, gotta get down. Let me move. I don't want you to get burned. You want some juice? My man has a little bit of juice here. See, it's apple juice in here. It's good.
Why do you let a
Try it.
Yeah.
You want to try it?
You're ignoring me. You're so mean.
Oh, I just spilled it all over the floor.
Then
All right. Well, honey.
You let a 3-year-old show their face, but you don't let a 10-year-old?
I mean, you can say hi if you want.
No.
All right.
You make it seem like I see.
All right. Let me share the screen. All right. First, let me pull it up so I don't dox Celica. Ooh, look at that. Look at that meat market.
It's on the food.
Listen, we have meat markets like that here, but they cost an arm and a leg. If they look like that, you know you're spending oodles of money. All right, go ahead. You can get by. I just spilled so much juice right beneath my feet.
What are you doing?
All right, so let me now share the screen. Uh-oh, you fall down.
Oh. Sissy, don't miss a miss. Bye.
Bye. Go see Papa.
Okay. Hey, let me go. Bye.
My husband should have kept her out of here. All right, don't tease her. Don't tease her. All right.
Stop. Don't
Can you guys see that? I can't see what I'm showing you. So I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Rob, I'm going to kick your butt for not getting her. He's in there. He's in the next room laughing, I'm sure. Look at that meat market, Rob. Oh, that looks so good. I don't know what those big, long sausage things are. They look like, are they pepperoni sticks? So I see sausages behind it. And then they look like big, long sticks that are cut on either end in the way back next to something red. What are those things in the front? They look behind the meatballs. What are those? Now I'm curious. All right. Oh, did I turn it off? No, I turned it on. I'm curious what all that stuff is. Half those meats I don't even recognize. Yeah, I'm going to leave it for you, Rob. Thank you, Mother Goose. Thank you very much. So anyways, I need to get off of here since this little stinker is going to be the death of me. Tell her she's a wild child. She's such a sweet little thing, but she is, she's on the go, and she's very stubborn.
Do not touch it.
Don't touch those will give you boo-boos.
No.
I dropped tacks on the floor and I ran by. All right, you guys, I'm going to get going before all hell breaks loose. Sausage sticks, she said. Wow. All right, I'm going to go inspect that picture more. See you later. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, you guys, have a great